Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and I'm going to go ahead and play casual difficulty again, but this time we're going to do knife only. And with this one, it's pretty different with doing knife only. You can still shoot your gun, you just can't hit any enemies with your gun. So you can shoot goats, shoot windows, do all of that, you just can't hit any enemies. And that's the difference with all the other ones. Like, there's not a Resident Evil game that does that. Like, a lot of people's like, Revelations 2 you can. I'm like, no, with episode 1 you have to play through the episode first, and then when you hit this and then you have to play through it again, and then the key will be on the ground, so you don't have to shoot your gun to get that key down. But with this, the first things first, we're going to go to our bonuses, and we're going to go to our extra content shop. And we're going to go ahead and buy all the figures and all of the concept art. So I'm going to do this really fast, and then we're going to get the trophy for both of these. Shall we? Now that we've done that, I am going to buy mercenaries, because why not? It's only 10. We're going to need that eventually. But I got all the concept art now. So now we're going to click on concept art and highlight each one, and it will register that you looked at it. And then you'll get the trophy. And there's 120 of them, so yeah. And for this playthrough, I am going to show you what all the collectibles are again. Just in case you didn't watch my last playthrough, I can show you where all the collectibles are for this one. So you can get the trophy at the end. And I'm going to try to complete this under 3 hours. If I don't, then Village of Shadows I definitely will, because I'm not getting all the collectibles for Village of Shadows. And I'm going to do no healing. Just in case you guys haven't got that trophy either. But check out my other video if you haven't yet, because I get all the collectibles there, and I get all, yeah. Oh, I forgot to do this one. There we go. Art Collector. I'm like, why didn't it pop? View all concept art. And now you get Art Collector, and then you're going to go ahead and go to Figures, and you're going to go all the way down to Figures, and you should get a trophy for that too. So I'm going to practically do everything I did on the last video on this one. But I'm going to try to do it a little bit faster. And there you go. You get Doll Collector. View all characters and weapon models. And that's 2 easy trophies done and over with. And now we're going to go to extra content. And we're going to get the Carabite knife. Yes, indeed. And once you grab that, we're going to go ahead and grab... That's the first thing you should grab, because that's something that we're going to actually use for this playthrough. And now the other ones that you want to grab is these 2. I will recommend getting, if you don't have enough, that's why I say get the Carabite knife first. If you don't have enough, get the GM79 first, and then get the Wolfbane. And there you go. That's all you really need right now. We are going to get the Dragagoon later, but right now we're not. And now what we're going to do, Shopping Attic. We got Shopping Attic. So, that's you buying practically a lot of stuff. And now we're going to go ahead and load game. And the first things first is we're going to purchase our Carabite knife, mostly because... if you purchase it, it won't count towards when we do New Game Plus for when we get the Frugal Father trophy, which is not spending more than 10,000. But you can't even hit 10,000. The most you could get is 9,099. And you have to get less than that or exactly that amount. So we're going to get the Carabite knife now, so we don't have to spend that for when we're on New Game Plus. And the best way to do that is start your save file from your last game. And then we're going to go ahead and talk to the Duke really fast. And then what we're going to buy is the Carabite. It's only 100, I know. But if you want to buy the Lemmy, go right ahead. Because the Lemmy, if you don't have infinite ammo for your Magnum, then I would recommend getting the Lemmy right now. Because, yeah, it'll just help out because there's a lot of handgun ammo that you could grab in right away in New Game Plus. So grab that if you don't have infinite ammo on your Magnum. But since we have infinite ammo on our Magnum, I'm not going to buy that. Go to Duke's Purse, and we're going to sell a shotgun ammo. We don't need that anymore. Flashbangs, we don't need anymore. Don't want to sell that. Sell your shotgun, we won't need that anymore. And then sell your yeah, I would say sell your pipe bombs, just because we're going to grab more anyways on our next playthrough. Keep your lockpicks, why not? And then sell all that. And then this is everything you should have. And then we're going to go ahead and fight the lady with our Magnum. I'm just going to reload that. The only way for this to register for your New Game Plus, you gotta fight the final boss again, which it's not gonna be that difficult, to be honest. You have the Magnum, kill it pretty fast. But yeah, on New Game Plus, I'm going to show you where all the files are, all the goats are, all the outhouses, and all the windows again, just in case you missed any from the previous playthrough. Because sometimes you can miss something. I'm going to get Map Petition again, just in case you missed that trophy. And I'm going to do no healing, just in case you missed that trophy.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr.
So let's kill her again.
Disposed of my false children and awakened the glory.
Now, if you don't have infinite ammo on your Magnum, because you didn't have enough, then use your grenade launcher. Okay, you should have enough for one of those. Ow. I should have blocked that.
How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn
The
kid,
Minimicey
not yours?
saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me
Yeah, just take her out, block,
Yeah, right.
just in case she comes at you.
Nuts.
Feel the dark god's wrath.
There you go. She's almost done. And you can shoot her out of that phase. If you can't shoot her out of that phase, then just use your flashbangs. That should knock her out.
A century.
And then just hide right here while she throws that.
Why do you
And then move over here and start shooting her.
You won't interfere. Why do you interfere? Surely you have no news now. So close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You son-
And there you go. Now you're on the final phase. Now we're going to take her out.
This is how you end.
And now to check if you have, give me 1 second. Turning this down a little bit. To check if, you used your weapon at all. Because this last particular portion, does not count. So I used it 422 times. So just keep that number in mind. 422 times. And now you're on the final phase for this boss. Some people say you have to knife her after this particular part. But you don't. You can keep on shooting her. Watch, I'm going to shoot her a bunch of times. See, I shot her 3 times from that. And now I'm going to come down here and go to knives out. And it still says 422. That means you can shoot her on a final phase and it won't count. So that's the good part. So now I'm going to finish her off. And that's the end of her. And now just go ahead and save it in a separate save file. Skippy skip, skippy skip. The father story is now done. Save it. I'm going to save it right here for now. And now that we finished that, we are going to go ahead and load game. And we're going to load it on this one right here. the one that we finish faster. And I'm going to do it on casual. And since you already played through it once, I'm hoping you did before you do this. You should already watched all the cutscenes, so you should be able to get under 3 hours. If you don't, then you will get under 3 hours on Village of Shadows. And now the timer is showing. And challenges shows on the option menu. So now it's easy to keep track of what time you're on, which is really cool. And now Skippy. And see, now I'm at 7 seconds. And now we're going to go this way.
Nothing. I'll put her down.
And we're going to grab our first file. And once I get all these collectibles, a trophy won't pop for me because I already grabbed them all. But hopefully I could show you what all the files are so you could grab anyone that you missed. So there's a file on the fridge and then you come up the stairs. I'm not doing any of the side trophies like kicking the ball into the next room and stuff like that. I'm just showing you what all the collectibles are, and I'm going to do map petition. When I do Village of Shadows difficulty, I won't be doing any of that. I'll be literally just going right through the story, and you should finish it way faster. I'm just doing this for anybody that have missed any of the collectibles in the last part, so you don't have to worry about it. Skippy. And then you can kick that ball into that room to grab a trophy. I'm not going to. Grab this file right here. Grab this file in here. That's 3 files. I have almost all the files written down. I'm doing this by sections again because I don't have a lot of time in my life to really play this whole game in one sitting right now. Grab this file. This is file number 4. Then we're going to hop on down. So I have all the files written down all the way to the first save, which is in the Democris castle. And then, I should have went through that door. And come over here. Once you hit this cutscene, you can't grab any of those files again. And then your phone's ringing. And then we're going to grab file number 5. So every single time I save, almost every single time I save, I'm practically going to practice my routes and continue on. So I'm playing through this multiple times so I can show you the best routes to play. I'm literally making my games worth it. So grab the file that's right by the crash that I just picked up. I'm literally making all my games worth it because games are so expensive and me playing through them so many times is making the game worth the price. Because I'm not wasting my time with it. It takes me like 2 weeks or more to finish a game and platinum it with how busy I am. I'm hoping by the end of this year I will be able to publish way more. I'm hoping by the end of this year. Because I'm done with school by the end of this year. So I'm going to get my bachelor's degree in creative writing. And then I'm going to be done with school. I'm hoping one day I get a tutor for creative writing, but writing is one of my passions, and same with YouTube. These are the 2 jobs I enjoy. My day job I absolutely don't enjoy. I could just say that lightly. I really don't enjoy my day job at all. Yeah, of course, there's days where I'm like, it's pretty cool, but most of the time it's not. Now we're going to just keep on going. This is a tedious section. I'm sorry if I'm telling you all my life story, but I'm hoping that you guys read my book someday. I'm coming up with a fantasy story, which I'm already getting edited, and I'm coming up with a horror story, which I'm starting to write next month. Right now, this month, my wife's doing an externship, so I really need my sleep more than ever. So that's why I'm not publishing as much this month. This month is pretty rough. But life will get better. It will eventually get better. But yeah, I'm excited to write my horror story. It's going to be a slasher story. I know slasher's been used a lot, but it's going to be different than most. And I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping by the time it comes out, nobody took the ideas that I have. But who knows? We'll see what happens. And then when you get into this house, you're going to head downstairs. Try to make awkward moments not so awkward. And then you want to open this door over here. Yeah. And you can't skip it. Okay, the next collectible that we're going to get, which it's not really a collectible, but is an outhouse. So there's no collectibles right now. So we're going to come this way. And then go up the stairs. And right down here, we're going to crawl under. Yeah, I have my notes right underneath my controller, so I can move my controller really fast, look at what I need to grab, make it easier. There is some stuff we're going to shoot down too, and yeah, I say you can't really use a gun, but the thing is about this trophy, you can't shoot any enemies with a gun. You can shoot animals, you can shoot collectibles down, you can even shoot windows, goats, all of that good stuff. You just can't shoot an enemy. That's literally the trophy. And let me show you the trophy really fast, because I think it might be a little bit misleading. So it's usually on the bottom. It's a hidden trophy. So it should be right here. And, oh no, that's not it. Should be down here then. Right here. Not including some boss fights. Finish the story using nothing but close combat weapons. That's really misleading, but it's meant to just say, hey, don't kill any enemies. Don't hit any enemies with a gun. Just go through the story, use a gun on collectibles. Don't hit any enemies with a gun. So it's kind of misleading, but... And then we're going to come down here. Slide all the way down. And then we're going to come this way. And we're going to grab our first outhouse. Right this way. And right past this truck right here. And I'm going to try to kill Urius or Yui. Something like that. On the ambush. But I'm going to explain, if you don't kill him, it's fine. We'll kill him on Village of Shadows. Here's your first outhouse. Or you could kill him with a gun and then restart the whole thing. Like restart the encounter. And then that's it. Wait a minute. And then start this cutscene. And then start this cutscene. And then go ahead and block. Come in here. And then it should despawn him. And then come this way. Get your knife ready. Oh yeah. I don't know what I was doing. Bolt cutters. Yeah. Now we're going to grab file 6 soon. But first we're going to go through this little ambush first. So come upstairs really fast. And then once you get right here, it's going to start the little battle. Come over here really fast. And then turn around and get ready to block. Once they hit you, they usually take about 5 to 10 seconds before they attack again. But if you block and then start hitting, it goes a little bit faster. Now we're going to kick open this door. Okay. I restarted just because I got myself turned around. But you want to come this way. You want to get the attention and come up here. And then right in here. And then we're going to go ahead and head on out. And now this is where you can fight Yui. Like I mentioned before, we're going to wait for Yui to show up. But you want to kill him as fast as possible with a knife. If you get hit, it's fine. You will heal up after the encounter. But you want to try to kill him with a knife. If you can't, shoot him with a gun. And then quick aim or restart. And then it should not count. Just check your challenges. Make sure it does not count. and then move on. Or you can wait until Village of Shadows, which I might do. Who knows? It depends if I can do it now. So let's go and see.
Damn it.
And then hit him. Make sure you block first. And then I'm going to run this way. Block. Hit him. Run this way. And then run all the way to this branches. Because this is where Yuri will show up. So now just block. And once they hit you, they're going to take at least 5 to 10 seconds before they try to attack again. And this knife is really good, so.
There's no end to them.
Block. This one did not attack me yet, so I want to block him. Waiting for Yuri to show up. And I'm going to duck and knife him in the legs as he comes at me. Yeah, take the hits. Block. And then as you block, you could literally attack them faster. Grab the skulls that they drop. Keep on blocking. Keep on blocking. Waiting for Yuri to show up. He should show up behind this branch. And Yuri can kill all of these enemies that practically get past you. And see, there he is. Now duck and start hitting him. Block as he tries to yank at you. And then it should take him a while before he attacks again. And he usually does like a 3-hit combo. And it should kill all the enemies around him. He's attacking again. Block. Oh no, he's not going to attack me. Oh my gosh. Stupid enemies. Attack him some more. He usually goes back and forth. Block. And you want to try to take him out. And there you go. I took him out. Timber. Defeat Urias during the first Lycan attack. Now with him, yeah, just kill him. And if you take a lot of damage, it's fine. After this encounter, you will heal up. So it's totally fine. Just kill him now so you can get this trophy. And then once I killed him, I literally just finished the encounter. Once you killed him and you did not finish the encounter, just keep on attacking because I actually got lucky enough where I literally killed him right when the encounter ended. So now I want to show you what some collectibles are. There's one in this house. This should be file number 6. Right here. And then let's leave. And then right down here, there is a treasure that I forgot last time. This one right here. Right on the eye. And you can see, I shot my gun. I got timber. Nice, nice, nice. And then you want to go go all the way down. To knives out, and still says 0. It's because you cannot kill any enemies with it. See, even says when prompted to shoot in the final battle against Miranda does not count either. And a lot of people said it does with some guides, and it just doesn't. Now over here, here's another file. This is file number 8. File number 8, and then goat will be right here. And then another goat is right up there. You can shoot that one. That would be goat number 2. Let's go into this house. Shoot down this crystal right here. Go ahead and grab this maiden crest. And then leave. Come this way. And then we're going to go past all these enemies. Or we're just going to go past them. I won't try to attack them at all. Make sure you have your knife on you, unless when you need to shoot like other things, just in case you use it on the enemy. And then go ahead and enter this store. Start a cutscene. Now let's leave this way. Leave up here. Leave this way. And this will be outhouse number 2. Okay, there's chem fluid in it if you want it. And then we're going to go ahead and open this. Okay, I was just checking my notes, just to get a head start, and then go ahead and skip that cutscene. There's another file right here, and then we're gonna wait. Let's see our time. We are at 13:50 right now, which is not bad, to be honest. I think that Lycan attack went faster than I thought, but we got that trophy timber. So, if you did not get it, you could restart, use a gun. Or you can wait until Village of Shadows. But once you skip that cutscene, it saves automatically right after the Lycan fight. So you don't so you can't go back unless you quit the game. But you could use your gun, kill him really fast, and then restart. So it doesn't say that you use the gun. Run at him. It'll start cutscene. And then you want to come this way. This way. Grab this herb from here if you want it. I'm not going to use it at all. So grab this truck keys in here, examine it. Okay, where's my examine? There we go. And you should get a screwdriver. And now we're going to go this way. Right through here.
The fire's moving fast.
Grab this, put in the truck keys, skip cutscene. And then keep on pressing the R2 button so you can see if you need to skip a cutscene. And then climb up these steps.
I know. Thank you, Ethan.
Come up here. Skippy. And then come this way. We're going to hop out this window. Another Skippy cutscene. And then we're going to go ahead and hop on down. And we're going to go grab goat number 3 soon. And I forgot to mention, the reason why my goats don't show up is because I already got them. Once you got the goat, they won't show up anymore in the story. So there's literally no goats that I could show. So grab that demon crest. Open this up. Skippy. And now we're going to grab goat number 3. So right over here, up these steps. Goat number 3 will be right up here. Go ahead and shoot that. And then let's go ahead and leave. Okay. And now we're going to go this way. There's literally like no more collectibles right now. Then we're going to go this way. Right up here. And we're going to use the demon crest and the maiden crest. Because the next goat is after the big chase. So now we're going to use the demon crest right here. Flip his head up right. Fit it in. And then put the maiden crest right here. And I'm sorry if I go a little bit too fast. This time I'm actually trying to get the 3-hour one. the trophy. Last time I did not because I really wanted to take my time explaining stuff. But at this point, you should know a little bit more. And then we're going to come out here and here. Climb up here. Up the steppies. I feel like I'm missing a shootable crystal down. But I don't think so yet. If I miss a treasure, it's fine. And skip that cutscene once you interact with the lever.
And my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you if you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu, my daughters and I shall deliver to you the final.
Now let's skip. I was just looking at my notes for a little bit.
Jesus Christ!
And now just run for your life.
Right. Run for your life.
Like I just said. Come this way. Break this open. And then hop on down. And then come this way. Yuri will show up because we did not kill him apparently. But we got the trophy though. And now duck down here. Run this way. And keep on going. Running for your life.
You truly are as strong as they say. Oh.
Now start that and then come into this corner. This little corner right here in the corner. And the corner.
So now it's time for the beautiful, blood-soaked.
And now let him disarm himself with the cuffs.
Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Ooh, jeez. Jeez.
Too close.
And then run right up here.
Rose.
And I just want to say thank you all for your support. And all the members that I have. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Especially a small YouTube channel like mine. I'm just doing what I love. And you guys are supporting what I love doing. So thank you. And then let's go ahead and pull this lever. And the next goat is before the Duke. When we see the Duke again. And this is like the only Duke in the game. Or the only Duke location in the game that doesn't have a typewriter next to it. On the first save that I know of. I'm pretty sure there's probably a save somewhere that I just haven't noticed. But the first save is not until the castle that I take. But yeah, but there's a lot of save points that are auto saves. And right here, there should be a goat over here somewhere. Somewhere over there. Let me just check if my challenges are still up to par. I like to go to the bottom. And then move up a little bit. There we go. Knives out. We still got 0. Nice. Get my knife out again. And then we're going to see the Duke. And then Skippy. Go ahead and talk to him and sell some stuff. Sell your crystals. Remember, keep your lockpicks, your combat knife, your GM79, your Wolfbane. Just sell all of these treasures.
I'm buying this because of
and you could also get the Magnum, but it's 10,000, and we have to use less than 10,000 because exactly 10,000 does not count. It still avoids the trophy. So don't buy this. We'll buy this on Village of Shadows, so don't worry about it. And you can't really make any more food either, so that's why you go way faster than when you started on the previous time. Now we're going to continue.
Else of value.
And now we're going to come right into the castle. And we're going to go first... oh. I almost restarted. But we're going to grab our next our next file. File number 9.
Could Rose be here?
Right here. And then let's go ahead and go down here. And we're going to start our next cutscene. Ooh, that scream. Start that, and then you have to examine it, and then skip the cutscene. And then look up. Whip your hand out. That looks painful. Ah, jeez. A normal person would not be able to do that. And then, let's grab our chemicals. Our med chem, which does not count as healing for us. G's O P's. And now let's go ahead and go this way. Grab this crimson glass. Right through here. And we're going to go ahead and make sure your knife is out. And then we're going to open this up. And now we're going to go this way. And our next file is not until after the chase. And then we're going to go ahead and come down here, grab the crimson eye, examine the crimson eye really fast. Get your eye out. And then we're going to go ahead and come out here. I might be forgetting a crystal that I could shoot down. I just don't remember. I shot 2 of them down. I know for a fact I did. And then over here, we're going to break this for a crystal fragment. Come out here. And then we're going to go ahead and go up the stairs. Don't forget to unlock this door. Very, very important. Because when you have a chase later with Demetrius, that door should be open for you. And then we're going to come up the stairs. Get your gun ready. And there is a crystal right up here. Grab that crystal. And then we're going to put in the eye right here. I'm always checking if I can skip. Right now we're at 22 minutes and 20 seconds. Which is actually not bad with how far we are right now. And now we got the chase. And now, go this way. I literally turned the whole 360. Turn this way. And then come this way, break this. And then hop on down here. And you have escaped her. And then your next file is right here. File number 10. No, that's... Yeah, file number 10. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go down here. Crawl underneath here. You got Lady Demetrius right there. I don't like that she's barely in the game, though. She's only in the very beginning, and then the rest... Like, she's only in, like, the first, like 30 minutes of the game. Like, she's only in it for, like, 30 minutes, practically. And then you got another crystal to shoot down right here. Go ahead and grab that. Come down here. And then have your gun ready still. You can still shoot these. There we go. And then come in here. But after like the hour of the game mark, then she really does not show up again. Now we're going to come down here. We're going to grab a file number 11. Right here. And then come this way. We're going to grab file number 12. Right over here. There we go. And then we're going to come this way. And we're going to grab a pipe bomb. Come in here, grab this pipe bomb. Sorry, it's dark for you to see. Come through here and then block. Keep on blocking. Knock them away if you can, but I'm going to keep on blocking. Come this way. And then run up here. And then we're going to come this way, turn this way, turn this way. And turn this way.
Can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Yeah, follow my lead. I know I'm going a little bit fast, but it's pretty simple turning. And then come this way. And now we're going to start our next boss. First, let her attack. After this cutscene, block. Let her attack first. And then start hitting her. See how fast she goes. poor witch. And then right here, there is another window. But I'm going to wait until she breaks just in case it thinks that I'm trying to shoot at her. Shoot that window. That's window number 1. And then we're going to grab file number 13. First, grab this alcohol. Some fergonis. I don't know how to say that. Grab this file right there. Okay, and let's see if my challenges are still not failing me. Knives out. We still got 0. Okay. Now we got file number... Or we got windows next. So come through here. You could grab this lockpick if you want. If you need it. But, and then grab this 10,000 lei. But you should already have lockpicks. But that's a lockpick there if you don't have one. If you accidentally sold them. Grab this and there's a treasure. And then we're going to come this way. And then right here, there's another treasure that you can shoot down. Go ahead and shoot that down. And then window number 2 and window number 3 right here, just in case you missed them last time. And then we're going to come right through here, unlock this door. Perfect. And now we're going to go up the stairs and do something really fast. And then we're going to go ahead and talk to the Duke. And save it. So we're going to come in here, the wine room. And I feel like there's something I have to grab. Oh, yeah, file right here. Don't forget that file. And then let's go ahead and put in the Sagnar Vogal, or whatever how you say it. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and grab what's in here, the key to the courtyard. And then we're going to run over here. Yeah, I'm going a little bit too fast, but I really want to try to get under 3 hours this time. If I don't, then I'll just do it on Village of Shadows. Oh, I'm dumb. First things first, spawn her. Spawn her first. You want to spawn her so when you talk to the Duke, she will vanish and she won't be there next when you come out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sell some stuff really fast. Going to sell the fragments, the torso, the glass, the angel, and that's practically it. And then let's go ahead and sell those. There we go. We have a lot of lei. And then we're going to come over here, grab this file that's by this labyrinth. And then go ahead and let's save it. Our first save. And that's practically the beginning of it. So now let's continue, shall we? Okay, now let's continue. We're going to go out here. And we're going to go ahead and head up here. And we're going to head to the courtyard. With the courtyard key we just earned. There we go. And then let's open this. Courtyard key. And we're going to head right up here. To this door right here. And we're going to enter it. And there's Lady Democrest. And we have 2 windows right here that we could shoot. And just keep on checking if you still have your knives out all the way good. See, it still says 0. And I spent 0 lei. Now let's head up here. And we're going to shoot window number 6.
What have you done to my daughter?
Window number 7. And window number 8. And then we're going to head right into here. Move this over here facing the lady. Face this lady facing the maid. And then over here we're going to turn these guys facing the cowboy. And then we're going to get it ready. Get your knife out. And this is going to open right down here. And hop on down. And we're going to get a goat. I already got the goat, but the goat is down here, right here. You can grab the goat. He's usually right there. And now let's head on.
What the hell?
This way. Turn this way. Run past him. Yeah, we're going a little bit faster. Block. Once you get past there, block just in case they hit you. Over here, block again. Because the guy always shows up there. And then we're going to head this way. Block. Each time you're running past an enemy, block. Come up here. Block again. Get out of my face. And then let's go ahead and pull this to go up. And then we're going to head here this way. We're going to grab 1000 lei really fast. And then we're going to head out. There's a save there if you want to save it. I'm not going to. Our phone rings. And then head right here. And then we're going to skip that. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot window 10. Or 9. Then window 10. Then window 11. Go ahead and shoot those. Making sure. Always check your challenges once in a while just in case. Still says 0. Perfect. Now we're going to grab a file right here. And then we're going to grab Democrats' key. And then we're going to go ahead. Put in the key. And then we're going to start a little cutscene. Just like that.
Go ahead. Do your work first.
Now we're going to go this way. Crawl under here. There's no collectibles right now at this moment. We're going to go ahead, open this up. And then we're going to head right on in. This way. All the way to this one right here. Get your hand cut off.
You will learn what it means to
Go this way. If she goes that way, I'm just going to restart really fast and do it again. Because you want her to go to the cell point. And sometimes she does not do it. Go this way. Yeah, you want her to go that way. And then come this way. Grab your hand. And then we're going to go ahead and bait her around here. And then run this way. You want her to be behind you because if she's not, she'll come through that way. And you don't want her to come through that way because she gets a head start to get you faster. And then go ahead, put in the Democrats' key. And you automatically heal once you get up this lift. Mask of Sorrow.
Running will get you nowhere!
It got me this far. I could just tell you that. Yeah, glue your hand back together. All the ligaments are back. Back at it again. Yeah. And I'm at time 32 minutes. Almost 33 minutes. So we're doing pretty good. We're definitely going faster than last time. Back to normal.
Man, screw this castle.
And then we're going to turn this way, run this way. Go ahead and open this with Democrats' key, block, just in case they attack you. And then we got more windows. We got window number 12, 13, 14. Up here, we got a file. And then we're going to go this way. And then we got window 15 and 16. And we got window 17 way over there. And be careful, there is an enemy over there, so check your stats just in case you did accidentally hit him. Grab that file right there, and there is a treasure right here. Wanna grab that bad boy. Okay. Now I'm gonna check just in case it did not ricochet and hit somebody. If it did, I'll just restart. C still says 0. Now we're gonna go this way. Get your knife out. Run down here. We're gonna go play with the piano really fast. We're going to examine this file. And then we're going to go ahead and play the piano. Play it all the way through. There we go. And then you grab the key. We're going to grab the key and we're going to head on up the steps. Yeah, don't forget that file by the piano block. And then we're going to run this way. Lady Democrats is going to come through. And we want her to bait her around here.
There you are.
Oh my gosh. I literally got stuck. Run this way. Put in the iron insignia key. Come right through here and we got a boss fight.
So you finally came to see me.
You want to turn this on and then start hitting her.
So mean.
And
Don't want it.
and she dies. See how easy that is? You could block and wait until she hits you, but usually I could get to her in time and beat her to death or cut her to death. And then grab the crystal torso, and then we're going to go right through this door. And then grab this window right here. You want to shoot that one? Okay. Grab that mask of joy. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and shoot these bells. Wait until it comes back. There we go. I'm going to go up the steps. Shoot that bell right there. And then shoot the bell right here. And then shoot this window and the bell right here. And if you did not get the window trophy, the hooligan trophy, you should get it now because that was the last window. Now we're going to wait for this one to, this little thing to open. Okay, now we're going to go this way. And then this way. And then up the ladder. And there will be another goat up here if you haven't got all the goats. The goat number 6 will be up here. And then we're going to get file number 19. So right behind me is a goat right there. You can shoot goats. I'm going to check my challenges again. I'm going to do it quite often. Still 0. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and grab this file. Get your knife ready. And we're going to come this way. There will be a sniper rifle right here if you did not get it on the last playthrough. But I already got it on the last playthrough, so it's not going to be there for me. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot down a crystal fragment. And for this crystal fragment, you do not want to accidentally shoot a bird on accident when it flies by. If you do, just restart. This is where I shot one of the birds to get the long distance trophy. Come up here and the crystal fragment is right there. So make sure you don't accidentally shoot a bird. I'm just going to double check. Still says 0. Perfect. Grab that crystal fragment. And then come right up the steps, and we're gonna grab Mask of Rage. First, we're gonna go on the zip line. And there's a trophy, I believe, for killing all 5 of them, but we will do that on Village of Shadows difficulty. Grab the Mask of Rage. And then we're gonna go ahead and kick down this ladder, and then go to the side and jump down. Because these flying bat bird things will catch up to you way faster. Block just in case they do attack you. Go down. Because I've actually been attacked right when I entered the elevator and it went down. I was attacked once. And then there's going to be a crystal fragment that you can shoot. You can shoot it right there from the elevator. If you don't, then it'll be like right here. Grab that. Checking my challenges again. I really don't want to mess up with it. Still 0. Now we're going to get our knife ready. Okay. Just thinking. We're going to go through here. And then she will show up. That's the reason why you want to unlock that door. If you don't unlock that door, you'll have to go the long way around. Which sucks. And then you want to come through here. Right through here. And then we're going to unlock this door. And I'm going to get a key, a treasure that I forgot to get on the last playthrough. Get that Mask of Pleasure. And there's a treasure right here that I forgot to get on the last playthrough, which is a silver ring. Okay. Is there something to shoot down? Yeah. Right there. Shoot that down. Grab that crystal fragment. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start this. We're going to get our pipe bombs. And this lady does not, this last boss will not be damaged unless the wind is coming through.
I was worried my sisters had gotten too close.
So now we're going to just throw it right there. Blow it up. Block. Because I did not get it in time. Come on, get the knife out. There we go, she's dead. And now we're going to go ahead and grab this really fast. Examine it. I was trying to equip my knife and it kept on not letting me. So I blocked because of that. And if you check, yeah, you could throw it there. It won't count as damaging her because the wind is not in. But if you check, knives out, it still says 0. So you could throw a pipe bomb there or use a grenade launcher. It doesn't really matter. Grab that torso and then we're going to go ahead and head on down. Make sure you examine that animal head. Go ahead and put in the animal skull.
Okay. I should be able to get out with these.
And then we're going to go ahead and head this way and head this way. But don't go too far because Lady Democris is right there. And you want to just follow her. Don't be too close. And you could probably like sneak past her before she reaches the stairs. I personally don't do that. I want to try to sneak away from her as fast as possible. Now let's go this way, down here.
The entire bloodline of House.
And now for this, it'll be SPJR. So S for sorrow,
Maitresk is done
P for pleasure.
in by the likes of
Okay, and then it'll be JR, so it'll be Mask of Joy. And then do Rage. And then run in here really fast. Man, I was getting myself a shook. And she will despawn a little bit. She'll be outside the door, so you want to wait for her to leave, kinda. Go ahead and let's save it really fast. So I'm going to save it on this one. I'm at 41, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is quick game, and she'll be away from the door. Now let's continue. At least I thought she would be away from the door. Yeah, she's just right there chilling. I want to wait till she goes up the steps a little bit and then run out.
The entire blood of House Sommé done in by
And now we're going to go up here. Yeah, so I'm at 42 minutes exactly. Now let's go ahead and do this. Push it off, and we're going to fight this boss. And then go ahead and grab this. Skippy. Go up, block. She always tries to attack you right away. And then we want to come right up here, spawn her right there, and then run around. Doing the exact same thing as last time. It's just this time we're just using a knife to kill her. And now let's wait. We're gonna wait right here while she comes out. Okay, when she comes out, let's go ahead and just stab her. If you block and then cut her, it usually goes faster. So keep on spamming it as fast as possible. And now she's flying up. And when she spawns all the bugs, I'll show you what to do next. When she spawns all of them and they come flying at you, like that, run in here. And they can't come in here. Lucky us. For some reason, they cannot breach this barrier right here. And it's very easy. I barely get hit by her. She only tries to hit you literally on the first phase. Or on the first attack. And then she tries to attack you at the very end, but that's practically it. And now let's go up there again. And then spam it. Block and spam it. You attack faster, which is really nice. Jeez. She's doing it again. Come on, come this way. I'm gonna duck in here. Because she tries to do that. Sometimes you could try to take her out before she gets to this phase. Practically wasting our time. And now let's go up to here, and this should be the last time. Just keep on spamming it. And then we'll go to the last phase, which goes a lot faster. When she says not enough blood, means we're going to the next phase and skip. And then we're going to run right up here. Okay, and now we're going to wait till she gets up here now. Waiting, I'm chilling, just waiting and chilling. And now we're going to go ahead and cut her up, and this should be the last time. Go really fast. If you block and keep on attacking her, you should go really fast. Man, my controller's low. And that's it. That's the end of her. You get Crystal Demiquisque. And let's grab the flask. The flask right here. And then we're going to go ahead and head on out. Let's get out of this place. The dirty flask. And there is a outhouse and a file in there, but we'll go to there later. Let's go ahead and knife that. Come this way. And I'm just making sure that I'm still on 0. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And now this way. And there's some fishes here. You can kill them like that. I don't need them, but this is where you could get some. Yeah, there's a third one here, but I'm not going to grab it. And then we're going to climb up here and go this way. Right through here. And that's the end of Castle Demoquest, pretty much. So now we're going to go ahead and open this, grab the wing key, and run this way. I don't think there's anything I could shoot down right now. If I miss any treasures, it's okay, because I'm just showing you what all the collectibles are. I'm not that evolves trophies, even though I got the trophies. I don't care as much about treasures. I'm just grabbing each treasure that I remember. And pull this down. And we're going to head to the Duke and everything. So now we're going to turn this way. Ceremony site. And now we're going to head on down. I have a good chance of actually making it under 3 hours. Probably by like about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm hoping. Because the next two areas, the dollhouse and the other area, is not as long as Castle Demoquest. The factory is, though. Now this way. And now we're going to see the Duke.
There you are. I had a feeling.
Skippy. And now I'm going to sell some stuff really fast. I'm not going to sell the ring because you can't combine that. And that's actually the last combinable item in the game that we did not combine in the last playthrough. So I'm going to try to combine that with what we get later. I think it's in the factory or something like that. Sell those, just those 3 crystal items. And let's save it again. Yeah. There we go. And we're at 48 minutes. So we're doing really good. So yeah, let's continue, shall we? Okay, now this way. We're going to use the wing key. The winged key. And then we're going to go ahead this way. Cut this. And now we're going to go ahead and collect some collectibles. First things first, do this blue gate. And then up these steps this way. And we're going to go ahead and grab this file from here. That'll be file number 20. Grab this wooden body. Open this up. Grab this outhouse right here. This is outhouse number 3. And then we're going to go ahead down here. Move this. And now there's going to be an enemy right here. We want to block him. And then start cutting him. Oh, he died pretty fast. And then this is outhouse number 4. Open that bad boy. And then we're going to come this way. And then before you enter the do not enter, there's an outhouse down here. Outhouse number 5. There we go. And then right up here, we're going to cut this open and then come this way. We're going to go ahead and open this. It's going to be 0, 7, 0, 4. I have to look at my notes. I did not memorize all the codes. And 0, 8. There we go. And go ahead and go down and grab the jackhammer and 15,000 lei. And then we're going to come through this way. All the way down here. And we're going to use the jackhammer. Why not? I'll use this on here, the jackhammer, the jack handle. I said jackhammer. And then go here before they get ya. And they should despawn. And now we're going to come down here. We're going to grab the well wheel so we can get some collectibles later. Turn left right here. Wait a minute. I think I'm going the wrong way. We're going this way. Yeah, past them. I did go the wrong way. And then turn this way. Block when you go past certain enemies, or all the enemies. Block. And then go ahead and use the Iron Insignia key. And then come in here, grab the well wheel. And then block. Get out of my face. Kill them if they're in your way. And then climb up. He was literally guarding the whole entrance of that. And then come down this way and hop on down. Okay. And now we're going to go this way. And right through here. But first, we want to come in here. Wait a minute. No. We're going to... this way first. I unlocked that anyways. There's our house. This is our house number 6. And there is a crystal, a large crystal in here. Yeah, sometimes I get myself turned around, but... and then climb the ladder. And then we're going to come down here and get file number 21. And there's an enemy in here, so you gotta be quick. File number 21, open this up. Look at this. And then examine this key. And combine it with the wing key. To get 4 wing key. And then go ahead and leave. And now we're going to come out here, and really fast, we're going to use the well wheel right here. Well wheel. Well done. And then down here, we're going to grab a Vivianite. And we're going to go ahead and grab this teddy bear. Cuddly little teddy bear. And then we're going to grab this wooden animal head. And now we're going to go see the Duke. I believe the Duke is this way. Right up here. And you can combine that animal head. Or don't examine it, combine it. There we go. And now let's go up. Yeah, combine that animal head. And then we're going to come back through here and talk to the Duke.
How was it?
Skippy. And he'll give you a treasure map pretty much. And then go ahead and talk to him and let's sell some stuff. Skippy?
If it's just looking, window shop away.
Okay. Crystal, Vivian. I'm not going to sell my silver wing because I know there's something you can combine it with. Sell the teddy bear, sell the wooden goat. I don't need the fish. And everything else I want to keep. There we go.
I'm more than happy to purchase it.
And then let's go ahead and save it. And we're going to go to Angie's place. So I'm going to save it. Actually, I'm just going to save it on this one again. And we're at 52 minutes. So let's continue. Okay, now we're going to go this way. And we're going to go to Angie's place. Angie. And then we're going to go ahead and head on in. As long as you reach the factory by the 2 hour mark, 2 hour and 5, something like that, you should finish the game under 3 hours. It just takes about like 30 to 40 minutes to finish the factory. Unless you mess up severely, you should finish under 3 hours if you make it to the factory at that point. Now we're going to go grab a goat. I already grabbed it, but there is a goat on this bridge right over there. Now, if you do miss it, you will be able to get it again on your way back, but there's usually enemies on your tail. And now let's go ahead and see visions of Mia.
Come with me.
But there's no collectibles in Angie's place. The only 2 collectibles around it is 2 goats, and that's it. And there's a lot of codes to remember, so I have them all written down. Obviously, there's so much codes, I'm not going to remember them all.
Ethan, you have to fix her.
What the hell is
I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this playthrough.
Even Rose. I don't want to build them.
Oh, man.
this? Can't be real.
Don't worry, bro. It totally is not. It's not real. Now here, if you get the broken slab, you could put it in like a grave. And then you get a good treasure for like that sells for like 19,000 or something like that. Put that in this photo. but a giant will appear once you do that, and it'll make things a little bit more difficult. So I would not really recommend getting it. It doesn't give you that much. Oh. And before you enter... Oh yeah, we're going to go this way. For a second I thought the goat was outside of there, but it's not. It's outside on the roof of this place. I got myself second guessing myself. But yeah, you put in the photo and then it unlocks the door for you. And so far we're at 55 minutes. So yeah, 55 minutes. So we're doing really good at this particular point. We should finish this in like an hour and 20, hour and 25. Actually less than that. We should probably finish this in an hour, like 10, 15, maybe. Now we're going to come out here. And we're going to grab goat number 8. Goat number 8. So before you enter this home, or Angie's house, you want to come over here, and goat number 8 will be right here just chilling, as long as you did not shoot it. Obviously I already got the trophy for it in my last playthrough, so I'm not going, so none of the goats are going to show up for you on my screen, but just in case you forgot, because I don't want you guys to really be like, hey, I'm missing like a file, I didn't get the trophy or something like that, so I'd rather just show you all, and I'm hoping I don't forget any. That's why I have them all numbered, just in case. And then you want to come over here to the elevator. Yeah, you don't run that fast in the house, even with the food. And now, down we go. I remember doing this place on my last playthrough, and I messed up quite a bit. I got lost and stuff, so I'm hoping I don't do that this time. It's a very confusing place. So yeah, now we're going to come this way. Right this way, and this way. And we're going to go meet Angie. Hello, Angie.
I've been waiting for so long.
Oh, no.
Much better daughter than Rose.
This is, I think, could be the scariest part of the game if you play on VR. Is Angie's home. I don't think any other place matches of how scary Angie Holmes is. And then we're going to come over here, caress this mannequin's leg. Make sure you slide your fingers all the way to the top of the line, and you get out the winding key. Once you get that out, we're going to come over here, and we're going to go ahead and put in the code 05 2911. One way. 2911. And there we go. Now we're going to head on out. Turn stage right. This door is going to open to make it so you know, hey, I need to go in here. Now we're going to do this one, put in the winding key. Winding key. There we go. And it'll be 1 to 2. 2 to 4. 3 to 4. And 4 to 5. And then play. And you have to do it in that order. If you don't do it in that order, it won't work. But you can follow also the scratches and make sure the scratches are pointing more towards you. And then grab or to the end, and grab the tweezers. Let's go back to the doll and grab some film. This way. It's when the baby shows up. That's when I kind of get lost sometimes, just because it's such a confusing area. And now let's open her mouth. I know, that sounds wrong in so many ways, but that's what we gotta do. And then grab the tweezers and get out the film. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and head on out this way. It's Mia. And then turn right this way. I would love to see people's reactions to this particular part. just because of how scary it can be. And right into this door. And then we're going to interact with this, start the film, and the film is going to be 1 to 3, and then 2 to 5. Just like that, and then play movie. And oh, what the heck? It's not the right order? Okay, now I put it back to where they're supposed to be, so it should be 2 to 5, and then 1 to 3. That should be the order. There we go. So for some reason I messed up. I probably moved them in the wrong direction, but I put them back in the order that they started in, and then redid it so I could show you. But it is 2 to 5 and 1 to 3. I don't know why I messed up on that point. And unfortunately, you can't skip this. And then we go down the well. Wasted a few moments there, and I did not enjoy that. And then we're going to come in here, grab the scissors. There we go. It's not a reason to restart though. Like, ignore the phone. And we're going to come down this way. Unlock that. Come this way. And then right through here, it should unlock. And then we're going to go ahead and cut her open. Grab her heart. And then we're going to come this way. And then we're going to go put the medallion. The bird should be facing right. And make sure it's 3 closed eyes. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and enter. And down here we go. Ah. Yes. We are at 1 hour and 2 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and climb down the well. And grab the breaker keys. Right there. Breaker box keys. And then we're going to go ahead and head back up. Right up we go. And this way. And this way. This is where I could get lost, but you could follow the umbilical cord. That's what I realized not that long ago. And once you hear the noise, come back around this way. And we gotta go the long way around so we don't get caught. Right through here. Right through here. Turn myself around. And then this way we go. Duck underneath here. And then we're going to come out this way through this door. And then we're going to unlock the breaker box. This time I'm not getting lost. Grab the child from that breaker box. The relief of a child. You can't go back inside that door now because the baby will ambush you. So you want to go all the way back around. Taking the long way, unfortunately. Follow the umbilical cord. Yeah, this is really a part where you have to remember where to go. And then go ahead and put in the relief of the child in this door. And then you could enter it. And then we're going to come through this door. Through here. And we're going to go ahead and grab the breakers. The fuse. I refuse to forget about it. And come out here. And then we're going to let the baby practically catch us off guard. There we go. Come out here. I know. I'll be shrinking in my boots. Shivering in my boots. That's how it goes. That's the saying. And now we're going to go hide underneath this bed. Let's hide. This baby does not know how to play hide and seek well. It knows the seeking part, but never could find me. We're just waiting. We're waiting. Hello, baby. And you have to wait until it goes around there. I like to wait until most of it goes around there. And then come right out. Run out. And we're going to run this way. Oh, that laughter. That laughter. And then we're going to come right out here. Right through this door. Follow the umbilical cord. And we're going to go back to the elevator and put in the fuse. I refuse to die here. This way. And right here. And you get a save point too. Put in the fuse. Let this open. Watch as the baby comes to you. I never get caught here. So. And then turn on the elevator. I usually never get hit there, so you have nothing to worry about. Loud, loud baby. Shrinking, shrieking. And now let's go ahead and leave, and we're gonna fight Angie pretty soon. This way. We're going to play hide and seek. And if you do this hide and seek game fast enough, then you'll get a challenge completed and you get more CT points. So the first place Angie's always at is always upstairs in the far room. Always. She's always up here. This way. This is always a fixed spot. The other two places that you have to find her at are always, they could be different, but they're always two separate areas that she'll be in. And I'll show you which areas she's usually at, or tell you where they're at. So now once you've done that the first time, we're going to go downstairs, and the second place she will be at is in the main hall we were in. And two different spots she could be at. So she could be right there or right over there behind the case. In my last guide, she was behind the case. But this is another spot she'll be at. So yeah, she's usually behind that case or behind those shelves. The third time she could be right here or she could be by the elevator. So it looks like she wanted to be by the elevator. But she could be right there for the second time. Oh my gosh. Go out this door. And then to the elevator we go. I might not finish the challenge now because she's by the elevator. There we go.
You're never going to get out of here.
So yeah, there's always two spots she's in for the second and third time. And never any other parts. That's usually how it usually goes for me. And then after the light show, you should be able to skip. After the light show, you should be able to skip. See, we're at hour 19. I knew we'll be at hour in like 10, 15 by the end of this. So we're at hour 9 right now. I think I said 19 on accident. Grab this legs flask. Grab Angie. And then let's leave. There we go. And let's see if I completed the challenge. I did not. I might on Village of Shadows. It's because every single time she ends up being by the elevator like she did the past 2 times for me, you usually won't complete the challenge because the elevator is pretty far. So, that's unfortunate though. And now we're going to come right back here. And don't forget to get those goats. You can get both of the goats on your way back if you miss them. But yeah. And we're going to go ahead and get outhouse number 7 and file 22. They're in the same places. But that's how you complete that bit. It's not that difficult, to be honest. We should make it by the factory by like 2 hours, 2 hours and 5. Maybe even 2 hours and 10 if I'm not that lucky. And then we're going to come out here. Remember, you could grab the giant slab, or you could grab the, I think it's a giant slab. No, broken slab. And put it there, but a giant will show up. You could get treasure, but I don't think it's worth it. Now we're going to come this way. Right through here. And we're going to go ahead and shoot down this. Grab that 2000 lei. We're going to go ahead and grab the moon ball. Sun and moon ball, so we can play one of the labyrinths. And then we want to come down into here. And we want to grab this 20,000 lei. I think that's it. And now I'm going to have my gun out just in case I have to block. This way. I always get turned around right there. Block just in case. And then we're going to come in here. Come up these steps. We're going to put in the well wheel right here to get Angie's head. And as that happens, we're going to go ahead and grab outhouse number 7, I believe. Yeah, outhouse number 7. You got a strange photo of a bird. We're going to grab that bird anyways. So now we're going to grab Angie's head. And then we're going to play the labyrinth. So let's come inside, put in the sun and moon ball. And then this is practically going to be like one of the only labyrinths I do. Oh man, I missed. Come on. I don't think this is the easiest one. I'm glad that's there, or I would have messed that up. And then you could grab whatever it has. The Ankh skull. Grab Luthier's key, and we're going to grab a file right here. Remember that file. That'll be file number 22. And then we're going to head on out. I believe we're going to go back down this way. Yep. And then this way. And we're going to grab a couple treasures. That's why I have my gun out still. And if you miss the goat, you can still get that goat on the bridge right there. If you miss it, you shouldn't have though. That's multiple chances that you can get that goat. And then we're going to turn left. Go ahead and grab this large crystal right there. Come this way, block. And then right over here, we're going to go ahead and shoot down that. Oh my gosh. Grab the Viminite. Did I grab it? Come on. And I still didn't shoot that down. Grab the 3000 lei. Now I'm going to check my challenges really fast. 0, 0. Perfect. Block. And then come this way. Yeah, grab that Vivinite and the 3000 lei. I just couldn't think of it. Now we're going to go to the Luthier's key. So get your knife out. We're going to use it pretty fast. So we're going to go to Luthier's house. Now we're going to cut this open. Hop over here. And then we're going to turn left right here. And then we're going to go in here. And we're going to grab an outhouse right here. This should be outhouse number 8. It has a lockpick in it. And there is a goat right here. So don't forget that goat if you did not get it. And then we're going to come to the house. And there's a file outside of the house. right there. The file is right there. Use the Luthier's key. And then we're going to come inside. Use the gun right here. This is where I think you can get the shotgun. And if you don't know the code is on the wall somewhere. I can't remember 100% where the wall is that the note is on. But I'm going to tell you the code anyways. It's going to be 2709. And then we got 17. Obviously, where we're going to get the guns at, they won't be there anymore. It'll come with the 1000 lane. And we got the steel bird. And now we're going to come right out. And yeah, you should have file 23 by this point. Now we're going to come out here. That's all we needed to do. And then we're going to come down here. Turn left. And right through this window. And right through here. And then right through here. And now we're going to go back up to the Duke. I want to sell some stuff really fast. And then we'll start Monroe's place. And there we go. Hello, the Duke.
Does this look familiar to you?
Yeah, unfortunately it does. Sell the large crystals, of Night. Angie. The silver ring I'm still going to keep just in case. Ankh School, the steel bird. I forgot Angie's. I forgot Madalena's body. Oh well.
I look forward to seeing the fruit.
Now let's go ahead and save it. But yeah, I'm going to save it really fast. Now we're at an hour and 15. Perfect. But Madalena's body was where Luthier's place is. So I'm actually, I'm probably going to leave it. It doesn't sell for that much. But it's in one of the houses that we were in. And it just doesn't sell for a whole lot. So I would say forget about it. There's no point of trying to grab that right now. Unfortunately. But we're going to continue on to Monroe's place. But I did get Madalena's body in my previous playthrough. It's not going to really do much for me, but it is in Luthier's place. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I forgot that, but I don't want to really waste time and grab that. If you want to, you can always wait until Village of Shadows if you did not get it on my last playthrough. But I'm hoping that you're watching through my playthroughs, all of them, to get the platinum. It's much easier that way. So, yeah, now I'm only showing you where the collectibles are that gives you a trophy just in case you missed one in my last playthrough. And so you can try to get them all here. Madalena's body does not count towards any trophy, so I'm just going to forget about it and continue on to Monroe's place, shall we? Okay, now let's go this way, and we're going to use the 4-winged Unborn key. And we're going to find a beast. And I might still get Madalena's body, but right now, that's probably going to be right after the cemetery since we're going to be close to it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and fight this beast. So go ahead and skip cutscene. And first things first, we're going to go ahead and examine that file. Come right out and block. Let him hit first, and then start hitting him. And you should take him out before he gets a chance to hit you again. As long as you block, at the same time of hitting, you should take him out pretty fast. Just like that. So grab that crystal beast. We're going to head on down here. Turn this way. And we're going to go where I believe this is where the rocket launcher used to be. We're going to use the iron insignia key. Everywhere that a weapon used to be gives you a bunch of money. The magnum gives you the most. Now we're going to go this way. Wait. Wrong way. Now we're going to go this way. And right this way. Go past every single little bit of things. Because there's no way we could get any items that through any of those areas right now. Because we don't have the crank. Head on this way. We're going to break this too. Climb right up. And then there's a bunch of pigs. If you want to kill them, go right ahead. I'm just going to go right past them. And then there's a save right there, but I'm just going to go right past it. Come down the steps. And then we're going to take this elevator up. We're taking the elevator down, I meant. I can't believe I said up. It just feels like it should be going up. Okay. Now we're going to go head on in. This way there will be a crystal fragment. Right here. So go ahead and shoot that bad boy. Grab that crystal fragment, go back to your knife, and then we're going to head on down here. Turn this way. Well, I was like, where am I again? Right through here, we're going to start a cutscene. We're going to grab the flask, and then Skippy again. And then we're going to head on out.
Damn freak.
Right down here, we're going to go grab the boat key. Get your magnum ready because we're going to need to shoot a little barrier thing. Head this way. Head upstairs.
How do I get out of here?
And then we're going to shoot this. Switch back to your knife so you don't accidentally use your magnum on enemies. This way. There's a herb right over there, but I'm not going to grab it. Grab this boat key and then head on out. Head this way. As long as you're quick, you should get past all of them. And now we're going to head on out to the boat. Follow my lead. Look at that windmill. It's spinning around in circles. And there's a lot of enemies here, but there is stuff you could collect here. But we're going to come back and collect it later when there's no enemies. And we're just going to move right along. This way. Taking this boat all the way to this little dock right here. Now we're going to head up here. Don't go there yet. There's a secret area that is highly missable. But it does, I believe this does count towards the Mapetition trophy. And there is 3 fishes here. I'm not going to worry about them. I don't need them. But there is a crystal fragment right there. So go ahead and grab that crystal fragment. And let's head on back. Checking my challenges really fast. Still on 0. I check it constantly, so on this whole video. So because I'll be very upset if it says 1 on it and I don't get the trophy at the end. And you guys will be upset because the guy that I was trying to show you did not end up being the guy that I wanted. So I'll have to restart. And that will be a problem. Okay, now let's Skippy. Okay, now let's continue this way. Okay, now let's go this way. Right after that cutscene, right away. And then jump over here. Save your little butt. And then we got away from him, sucker. Hop on down here for starters. And then let's go up here.
He said the exit's underwater.
And then we're going to come over here. You can save it if you want. I'm going to save it. Why not? And I'm at 121, so let's go. We're gonna go this way. This way. And there is an outhouse down here. A highly missable outhouse right there. That'll be outhouse number 9. Now let's come up here. There's going to be a file on this truck. And we're going to grab a crystal fragment. So here is the file right here. And then here's the crystal fragment. Right there. So grab that bad boy. There we go. And now let's head on this way. And there is a goat down here. There's usually a goat right here. So go ahead and grab that goat. And then we're going to head on inside. Jump on down. And then run this way. Right across here. This is where you're going to need your magnum to shoot down like stuff like this that you can't hit with your... Wait until he jumps over and then run across. That you can't use your knife on, so you have to really shoot these. Come this way, let him jump over. Or go under. And then hop over here, or run over here. Shoot this plank. And then shoot this one right here. Checking my challenges really fast, but it should not count. It only counts if you hit an enemy with it usually, but you don't want it to accidentally like ricochet and then it just did not work. Run across here, hop up here, push this over, and there is another goat over here which I'm going to show you. Hop on down, interact with this panel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gives you vibes of Margarete, doesn't it? And now, once that lifts up, we're going to run across. Okay, now move that one up. And we got to be quick here. Move that one. Oh my gosh. I had to, you could run across directly, but I had to press it because it took me a while to press or pull the orange one. And there is a goat, I believe, on this pole right here, or this pole, somewhere right over here. There's a goat, usually. Okay. And now get your knife out. We're going to go ahead and press this one. Press this one. Or, I'm saying press. Pull those. And now run across. Pull the orange one and then run all the way across. Now be careful that he does not kill you. He usually doesn't jump over the other one, but he usually comes right here. So stop and don't go over until he shows up, and then he's going to jump over. And then once he jumps over after going onto there, trigger him again. He's going to come back for some more. This is like one of the sections in the game that you could die instantly on, so you gotta be careful. Come up here, and then run across here. And then run this way. And then push this over. There we go, and now run across. Run up here. Push this bad boy over. Sorry if I'm going a little bit too fast. I'm trying to not go as fast. He's going to jump over it. Jump down. Come up here. Hit this. And then I don't believe there's anything here for you to grab. So climb right up. And then catch a big one. Yeah, let's catch a big one. And this boss is really not that hard. Especially with this knife.
Caught myself a big one.
And then hop on down, run across, hit this. It usually destroys them in like one hit. And then turn this way. And then go ahead and hit this padlock. You can shoot it, but you can grab it with your knife also. There we go, and now we're going to go ahead and run this way. And first things first, before you grab the crank, you have to interact with this, or you can't interact with the hole that the crank comes in. So grab that. See, you won't be able to interact with this unless you interact with the ladder. And now, go ahead and put in the crank. There we go. Now hop over here. And now you could go ahead and climb up this ladder that you could not climb earlier. Yay, yay, yay me. Now run this way and jump on this zip line. Oh boy. Scary, scary. Now run this way, interact with this hole right here, and put in the crank. There we go. Now that you interacted with that, we can leave.
Okay.
To be honest, I want to make like a banana and split. And then over here, back this way, we're going to go ahead and interact with this. And the code is blue, white, orange, and blue. You could, it also tells you what it is on the paper. So you could go ahead and flip the paper around to the right angle and it should tell you. So, not like you're in the dark. Water. Water, I need water. Now run this way and we're going to fight the boss pretty soon. And there's one file before the boss that is highly missable. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting any treasures, because I tend to forget some treasures you could shoot down. Actually, I don't think I missed really any, but I could have. But it's not really a big deal. And then Mother Miranda bought me 5 people from the village. Grab this 1000 lei, and now let's head in. Don't forget to grab that file. And now we're going to go ahead and begin this boss. So first things first, we are going to use our magnum, because you can shoot exploding barrels with your magnum. So the first things first, you want to come around this corner. And we're going to wait until he destroys this little pillar. Yeah, once he destroys it, go ahead and shoot the barrel. And then come over here and start cutting him to bits. And his weak spot. Oh, dang. He knocked me over. And once he climbs up there, come over here so you don't get hit by that aftermath. And then I'm going to check my challenges really fast. So I don't... Yeah, still on 0. Perfect. And then we just wait right here, chilling. This boss is really not that difficult. But you also can go over here and shoot this barrel. But I'm gonna wait until I get his attention. Come down here, buddy. You're wasting my time. There he goes. And we're gonna stun him with this. Make sure you don't shoot him on accident. If you do, restart. Come over here. There we go. And now let's go ahead and cut him to bits. And he should be practically dead pretty soon. Make sure you're in front of him. And I'm not in front of him right now, but I am stunning him. Jeez. And when he attacks you and he connects, he usually takes a while to hit you again. And now let me check my challenges. Still on 0. And Skippy. And you get Crystal Monroe.
Disgusting. The exit's up ahead.
And that's the end for him. Now we're going to come up this way. You can also just attack him as much as you can. We're going to come in here, grab a file, and grab the key. So here's the file, and here's the key. You don't even have to shoot that last explosive. You could just hit him as much as you want. And then you get the unborn key. 6-wing unborn key, I believe. And then come over here and use it. Now we're going to come back here and we're going to... Before you go up that elevator, there is a file and a goat this way. Once you go up the elevator, then it automatically, you can't come down here. And you can't get this file and this goat. So first things first, we're going to... And there's usually enemies over here, so that's why it's good to get it now. Here's the file. Grab that file and then come this way. And there is a goat. Goat number 12, I believe. And it's usually on top of this trash pile. So go ahead and hit this trash pile. And then if you come over here, there is some fish and a treasure. And these fishes are really hard to find. There's 2 of them. But they're pretty difficult to find. I'm not going to worry about it. But they are pretty difficult to find. Probably the hardest fish to find in the game. But if you look on your map, it does usually tell you that there's fish there. I don't know why it's not telling me right now. Probably because I didn't grab the map. But it does count a part of the Maputition trophy. So I believe it does. So now we're going to come down over here and go up the elevator now. Doot, 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 doot. Up the elevator we go. Okay, just checking my notes. Okay. Now we're going to go try to grab the last flask before we get into the factory. Okay. Now this way. Up these steps. Up here. We're going back around. And then we're going to go ahead and interact with this door right here. With the crank. The crank we use. And this is where you could get the Magnum. But since we already got the Magnum, it's going to be 30,000 lei in its place. So it's going to be really great. And you get a save point right there. Perfecto. And we're all going to get the mermaid ball. Right over here. Grab this mermaid ball right here. Perfect. And now we're going to head on this way. Magnum ammo, but we have infinite ammo. Now we're going to come this way and we're going to grab the Magnum. Or the 30,000 lei and a file. And there's going to be a... Oh my gosh, usually I could kill him in time. But that time I didn't. Die. Last time when I practiced this route, I killed him before he even attacked me. Now, in here would be the Magnum, but we get 30,000 lei, and then you grab a file. Okay, and now there's going to be a beast that we're going to fight. Usually down here. Or I'm blocking. There he is. I'm gonna let him try. I'm gonna see if he attacks first before I attack. And now since he attacked, it's gonna take him a while before he attacks me again. So I'm gonna try to kill him. There you go. He just attacks once. He usually takes a while to attack you again. Grab that crystal beast and head down here. Down this little snowy path. And then we're going to head back to our area. Okay. Let me see here. Now we're going to unlock this. And I believe there is a file on a laptop in here. No, that's where I came from. I was thinking of a different area. Now we're going to go shoot the bluebird. But that whole area I was in is a secret area, so you don't have to go there. And now we're going to go grab another treasure. This way. Hop over here. As long as you have the crank, you should be able to go through here. This way. And there is some poultry in here. So if you want to grab some meat, go right ahead. So this one will be the crank. Open this door. There's no files or anything in here. So we are good actually for this particular point. But there is a treasure that we're going to combine with the 2-hole necklace. Once we grab the 2-hole necklace, that's right outside of the cemetery. Come up here. Hop on down. Open this chest. Grab that pigeon blood ruby. Hop on down. And now let's head this way. All the way back to the main area this way. And we are going to fight the alpha, because the alpha gives you a crystal that's 80,000. And there's also, these goats can't attack you, by the way. So I'm going to shoot the bluebird that's on this tree right over here, this far away. You can shoot an animal. I'm blocking because I knew they were going to attack me. And this is the juicy game. Okay, let's see. See, animals don't count. Explosives don't count. It's only if you're killing like lichens and enemies like that, bosses. And now we're gonna head up here. That's a cemetery, but first things first, we're gonna go through here because this will bring us to the cemetery once we finish it. So 6-wing on Boinky. Once you finish this area, it will take you literally straight behind the cemetery, making it easy to get through. Now we're gonna head this way. And there is a goat on this waterway. Goat on this waterway. There's a goat right here usually. And now we're going to head up here. Destroy that. And there is a crystal fragment right here. Come right in, and there's going to be a big, strong enemy in here, but we want to get past them as fast as possible. So we want to go around here, come this way, and we want to destroy these locks as fast as possible. Come right in. You can grab all this meat if you want and sell it later. And then there's a file right here. And don't worry, he can't come in here, so you are really good. You just kind of pissed him off a little bit. So grab that file. That should be file number 30. And then we're going to come right in here. And there's 47 files, I believe. Grab that Nicholas Angel. And then unlock this. Okay. I was just checking my notes really fast of what is the next collectible. And Go 13 is, but it's not until after this particular part. Block. Okay, guys. Get out of my way. Sometimes you can get past them without them even hitting you. But most of the time you can't. And come right up here. Right up here. And we're going to come down here. And we're literally just going to run past all these enemies. So there's going to be more enemies this way. And if you haven't got the hitting the arrow with a knife trophy, this is where you can get it. So go ahead and grab that trophy if you need to, and then restart so you can save back your time. But this is where I did it from, and I let him shoot me. That's a perfect spot to get that flaming arrow hit. And they die in like 2 hits. Like archers from Dynasty Warriors. They die so fast. Well, the newer Dynasty Warriors. The older ones, they still took a little bit. And then climb up this ladder. For some reason, in every game that I play, archers die pretty fast. Maybe besides Dynasty Warriors too. But they still die faster than normal enemies. I don't know why. Once you have an arrow, you are weak. But once you move to a sword, you are strong for some reason. Go ahead and move that little handle. And move this one too. And then hop on down. And I want to get my magnum ready, but I need to be careful. Go ahead and shoot that. I'm checking my thing really fast. If I messed up, then I'll restart. Yep, still does not count. And now I'm going to get my knife ready and block while I move backwards, just in case this thing opens in time. There we go, it opened in time. Now turn around and run for your life. Right this way. We're going into the stronghold. And there's a save point right there if you want to hit that save point. And there is a Vivian Knight right here, which I don't remember grabbing on my first playthrough. But it's right there. Perfect. A Vivian Knight. Just checking again. I don't want to take any chances of hitting a auto save and then having to restart a certain section. And now we're going to come down here. Now, even if you kill all these, even if you save it and then you kill all these enemies and then you restart that save, these enemies still appear. So either way, there's going to be a lot of enemies. Always block when you get past there because he always attacks you. Somebody always jumps down there and attacks you right away. So make sure you block there. And they can't attack you when you're in that animation of jumping down from the zip line. So, and now this way, and this is probably the most difficult part. Block. Block all of them. And then hop this way. And there is a goat right down here. Yes, a goat right down here. If you need to get this goat, go right ahead. A goat right here. Go ahead and grab that goat. And then we're going to hop over here and we're going to fight a boss. But there is a file here, and I think this is one of the most missable files in the game, just because it's more of a small little file that looks like it's ripped up a little bit, but for some reason it's still readable, and it's on the ground just out of place. So it's right over here. This file, I consider it being one of the most missable ones, just because it's just so out of the way. And there's a save point before you fight this boss. I'm hoping I'm not missing any files, goats, or anything like that. But I do get the trophy on my last playthrough, so. And now we're going to fight Yuri. Remember, we killed him right in the beginning. So we're practically going to do more of the same with this boss. But first you want to block, because when he jumps down, he usually hits you. And I wouldn't say it does a whole lot of damage, but it does do quite a bit of damage. And if you take too long, he can summon enemies. But you want to go down. Make sure you're blocking so you could do more damage to him. And hopefully you stun him a little bit. Like that. And now he's hopping up and he's going to summon somebody. But these enemies die really fast, like in one hit. So you should be fine. Come down here, buddy. See, he's going to die pretty fast. Oh, you hit me. I'm blocking because he usually tries to hit you right away. And then go around his feet. The reason why you want to go around his feet is because if you try to hit him with his face, you could accidentally hit his axe. Or his hammer. See, since I'm blocking, that did not really do that much damage. But if you're hitting around his feet, you won't really hit his hammer. Because if he is hammer, you don't do as much damage as you want. And that's it. He's dead. Pretty easy. I'm in orange caution, but that's fine. Once you reach a certain point, then you'll heal up. Grab that crystal hammer, and then come this way. Not that hard of a boss, really. And this is where a lot of treasure is. There's 6 that you have to shoot down, and 1 that's you don't. So there's 7 treasures in here. So we're going to shoot down this one. Shoot down this one. Shoot down this one. So that should be 3. And then you got 4 right here. 5 right here. And 6. Oh yeah, I only have 5 rounds. I need to reload right there. Okay, there we go. Just making sure that I'm still on 0. Yep. Perfect. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's a 7th one that you don't have to shoot down right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now we're going to head on down. And I am going to try to get Madalena's body that I forgot. Grab this last flask. Skippy. Skippy again. Okay. And now we can head this way. We're going to grab another file before we hit that boat. Wait a minute. I think I do have to hit that. Oh, grab this plate. I'm glad I didn't forget that. And then head on this boat. And we're going to grab another file after this boat. Right? File number 32. And if you wanted to, I should have said this earlier. If you wanted to keep track, you could always write down how many files you earned. Because there's 20 goats. I believe there's 10 outhouses. I forgot how many windows. I think it's about 9 windows. And there's 47 files. I just know there's 20 goats, 47 files, and I believe there is 10 outhouses. The windows, I forgot how much. But I believe there's 9. Now we're going to come down here before we go up that ladder. And we're going to grab file number 32. And on your way back, there will be enemies. So I'm hoping I'm keeping track of the numbers correctly for you guys. See, there's going to be an enemy over here. Let him hit you first, and then go ahead and kill him. He dies pretty fast. Another enemy up here, block. I usually always get past him before he hits me, so you should be fine. Climb up this ladder, and we're going to be out right behind the cemetery. And this is where a goat is. So, okay. Around here, there is a goat. Right here, usually. This will be goat number 13. So don't forget to hit that goat. There is a large crystal right here. Go ahead and get that large crystal. And now we're going to go ahead and put in the, I believe it's the Iron Insignia key. And then we're going to hop on down, get the necklace with 2 holes. Right over here. we're going to put in the well wheel. Well, that's the wheel. Grab that necklace with 2 holes. I grabbed it before it even came up. And then come in here and grab a file that's on this laptop. That will be file number 33. And now I'm going to go see if I could grab Madalena's body. But first I want to fight this Alpha. With him, he does take a little bit longer. So come this way. You're probably going to have to block his attacks 3 times. And there he is. Let him attack first. And then get ready to hit him a little bit. He takes a while to attack again. But once he goes on his hind legs or his feet, then he's going to attack again. Block. I saw that coming. That's why I slowed down a little bit. He takes about 5 to 10 seconds before he attacks again. Because the crystal he drops is about 80,000. And he usually attacks a 3rd time. Like that. I blocked really fast. That was a close one. So he attacks literally 3 times. The first time, block it right away and then start hitting him. And he usually attacks 2 more times as you're hitting him before he dies. So be wary of that. And now I'm going to show you what quality meat is. I showed you where the juicy game is, and now I'm going to show you what quality meat. And then I'll show you where the finest fish is. This is quality meat. So you can kill him. Grab that quality meat. And then I'm going to hop over here. And we're going to grab this necklace. Right there. And I'm going to combine that. Or not combine it, interact with it. You have to interact with it twice. You get this necklace stone. And then you interact with it again to get the key. And I'm actually going to, with the necklace with 2 holes, I'm going to combine that with the pigeon blood ruby. And now we're going to head on back this way. If you don't get under 3 hours on this playthrough, you definitely will on Village of Shadows. If you mess up a bunch, just restart your save. Just save it every single time. But you're going to have unlimited ammo. So it should be fine. And now I'm going to go and get Madalena's body because I did forget it. I believe it's through this blue gate. It is going to waste a few moments, but it's totally fine that it does. Come right up here. Wait, no. What am I doing? So yeah, that was kind of ridiculous. I really thought I had my footing of where it was, but Madalena's body is where one of the goats were, so I kind of wasted some time there, but it's totally fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and interact with the Duke.
Shall I choose something?
Sell a little bit of stuff. I really thought it was through there, but I guess I could be wrong. Sell all of this. I want to keep the remember to keep the I'm going to keep the silver ring, keep the necklace with 1 hole. I'm probably just going to sell this because I'm not going to go back for a body. It's fine. Necklace stone. Father's necklace angel, the plate. I'm going to sell all my meat. The juicy game, the quality meat. I'm going to keep my lockpicks. And that's it.
This is Lord Moreau's?
Okay.
I suppose it's what they call the beauty of the grotesque.
But you need at least 2.1 million lei before you could, I'm going to save it, for what we need. So we're at an hour and 54, so we're getting pretty close. I would be a little bit better if I was not running around earlier like a chicken with my head cut off, because I really thought it was through there, but I got lost. So, unfortunate, but we are going to continue on, and I'm going to try to get under 3 hours. If I don't, it's totally fine. It's not my biggest ideal right now. I know I'm going to get it when I do Village of Shadows anyways. But we're going to continue on and get to the factory pretty soon. But we are trying to get 2.1 million lei, because then we could buy everything we need for Village of Shadows. Now, if you don't get that, the rocket launcher works just fine on the beginning of Village of Shadows, but you will need to get to 2.1 million as fast as possible after the beginning half. But other than that, let's continue. We're almost done. We're going to head to the factory now. Okay. And we're at an hour and like 54 right now, so we are doing really good. I wouldn't say really good on time, but we are doing better than normal. We might actually beat it in under 3 hours, probably by like 5 minutes. The thing about the next Yuri fight, that's probably the longest boss fight in the entire game when it comes to knife only, even compared to the final boss. The final boss is just harder in my opinion, but yeah, because you're gonna have barely any health if you want to do no healing. And we're gonna put in all these flasks. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and grab this. And we're gonna skippy and run this way. Right up here. Right through here, we're going to use the Luthier key or Luzer's key. Grab the goblet. And then we're going to head on this way. And we're going to do some optional areas really fast. So this way we go. And normally there is a goat right here. So go ahead and grab that goat if you haven't already. There's a goat underneath that stairs. And then we're going to go ahead and use the crank. And now we're going to go ahead and get our last outhouse. And we're going to get a file. So let's go across here. And let's take the boat. We're going to take the boat this way first. And we're going to go this way. Sorry, I had to pause it because I needed to turn off the heater. It was getting pretty hot in this room. Or in the living room. That's why I record right now. Now we're going to go this way. And we're going to grab the last outhouse, a file. And I believe that's practically it. We are going to use the well wheel. So you can go down and grab an item. Oh, come on. Why are you not disembarking? There we go. Now this way, we're going to use the crank right here. And the factory is probably the longest area of the game, but it shouldn't take us that much longer to complete that. Okay. And now we're going to head on this way. Right through here. And right by this typewriter is a file. Go ahead and grab that file. And then grab this outhouse. And if you grabbed all the outhouse, your trophy should pop. And then we're going to use the well wheel. Let the ladder come right up. Now we're going to hop on down. Hoppy on downy. There we go. And once you make it to the bottom, we're going to grab a treasure, I believe. Oh yeah, we're going to come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Turn the white ones to green. We're going to hop this way. I say hop, but we're going to move on that way. Let's move this a little bit more. Then move this down. And now we're going to hop across here. Hop on down here and grab this treasure. Is the large pigeon blood. And then we're going to unlock this. Go ahead and combine the last bit of things with the necklace. Combine. And we are going to sell the silver ring. I totally forgot where the combinable treasure is for that, but it is an Azure Eye. Is the combinable treasure, but you get that in the Democris's castle, and I totally forgot about it. So I really thought it was further down the game, but I guess not. And now we're gonna come up here and leave. We got what we came for. Don't forget to grab that file and that outhouse. Now we're gonna come in here, grab another treasure, and this is where you could get a the trophy for burning an enemy. Oh my gosh, I thought it was a cutscene for a second. And we're at an hour and 58. So we are doing good. Practically an hour and 59. So first things first, we're going to burn this. Burn that. And then come this way. Grab all this treasure. And then burn this guy. And if you do miss this guy, you do get a trophy. But if you do miss this guy, and he dies before he burns... Oh my gosh. Okay, you got hit anyways. Making sure it did not count. Nope. Perfect. Let him come over here. And once he burns this, that enemy will not respawn anymore. But if he dies before burning this, he will just keep on respawning. So, once he burns that, grab this treasure. Grab this magnum ammo so we can sell it. Block. And then let's leave. Pretty easy treasure to get. Right through here. And we're going to head back to the boat and go to the other end. And that counts towards for the Maputition trophy, so. Okay, now this way. And we're going to go all the way to the end. And you should make it to the factory by like a little over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 5 at the latest. If you're a little bit slower than me, don't worry if you don't get the 3 hours, because trust me, the 3 hours is pretty tight. You will definitely get the 3 hours on Village of Shadows, because we don't get all the collectibles then, and we have infinite ammo. And we're going to kill practically every enemy, so we're going to be able to get through it fast. This embark. Now down here is where the finest fish will be. So I'm going to actually kill you. I just want the finest fish. I'm going to grab this one just because I did kill him. But there's 3 fishes there, 2 regulars and 1 finest. And now we're going to go this way. Right through this spooky little cave. And we're going to grab another file. Another file under our belt. So you can grab all those items and sell them if you want. I don't really care. I'm going to grab the antique coin though. And then go ahead and look at this file. Perfect. That should be file like 35, I believe. Maybe 36. Come through here. But I'm hoping I'm not missing a file. If I am, I'm missing 1 so far, but I'm not sure. If I think about it, I don't think I'm missing a file. Once you grab that, now we're going to turn around and go to the factory. Turn this boat around. And so far, we're at 2 hours and 2 minutes. I made it to the factory on practicing this by 2 hours and 7 minutes. So, we're doing pretty good. And I almost made it 3 hours. I beat it in 3 hours and like 7 seconds, which is pretty crazy. So I should beat it because I am ahead of myself from before, unless I make some stupid turns. Don't forget that goat underneath this bridge, or the staircase, if you have not got it.
What's going on?
I don't know, boy. I don't know. Now let's come up here and put in the chalice. Okay. The factory in the beginning doesn't have as much files. Okay, put in this chalice and we're going to go down. And there is no healing spot in the factory at all, which sucks. So we're going to have to fight Madalena with literally the health that you have. But as long as you block, she shouldn't really kill you. Sometimes she can actually kill you by blocking. I've had that happen a couple times, but it's rare. But I'm going to show you the best way to do it. And now let's leave.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine.
Really? Okay, I guess I'll turn around.
The bridge.
And we're going to head on this way.
Ethan Winters.
Yes, indeed. I am Ethan Winters.
You'd make it past Daughter Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America.
I did. Jack was kind of awful.
I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda. Oh, come on in.
Miranda.
It's not a trap.
Come through here. Come through here. Come down here. Turn this way. And we're going to interact with that little thing really fast. Right here. Skippy again. And then run for your life. On Village of Shadows, there will be enemies in your way when you come down here. Which we're going to try to kill with our infinite ammo. And then we're going to hop on down here. And see, I practically made it to the factory by 2 hours and like 3. There we go. Now we're going to head on up.
What was that thing?
This way. This way, I'm not really going to... I am going to kill some of the enemies here because they will be in your way later. And it's very annoying. Oh, I'm hopping down. This way. Just the first 3 enemies I'm not. Wait a minute. Am I even going the right way? No, why am I hopping down? Why would you do that to me, game? That wasted a few moments. But these first enemies I'm going to just run past because you don't have to really kill them. Blocky. And then let's leave. And then go right through. You can skip past them. We won't be going back over there, so they won't be in our way later. But the next enemies I do kill, of those enemies, they will be in the way next time you come in because they don't despawn. So it's better to just kill them when you can.
Place is messed up.
You can use a save it first and then use a sniper to knock one of them down to get a trophy, or use a handgun. We got him, but I'm not going to go talk to him yet. I just want to continue on moving. Now we're going to go through here. There's going to be some enemies through this door right here. I don't think there's any file here. It just feels like there should be. So now I'm going to break that. It's going to open. Enemies are going to come out. These enemies are going to be in the way when you have to fight a certain enemy. See, I could take them out before they even hit me. But there's going to be an armored enemy there later on, like way later into the factory. And those enemies will just be in the way. And then let's go this way. Right down here. These enemies are going to be in the way later too. Block. If you knock off their glasses, they get stunned, so it's totally fine. Now we're going to come over here, get a relief of a hoist. And these enemies up here can be in your way, but it's easy to just kill this one really fast. And then put in your lockpick to grab a treasure. Once you knock off their glasses, they get stunned. Perfect. Grab wherever this treasure is. It's a yellow quartz. And now we are going to kill these armor guys here, because they do drop a lot of money. So you just have to block the first hit. Get a relief mold. He's going to wake up. And then start hitting his weak point. And when he's about to hit you again, just block. But most of the time, see, he's going to hit me again. Sometimes you could actually just kill them instantly. Or not instantly, just kill them right away. Without them attacking again. But he attacked twice. Trying to talk while I'm trying to kill him is pretty tough. But most of the time, you can actually kill them before they attack again. And just keep on blocking. They don't do a lot of damage. If they do, put in relief mold. And then I'm going to come over here really fast. And this has 3,000 lay in it always. It's always there. It's fixed. Waiting for it to be finished. Get that. I want to check my challenges again just in case. Perfect. Okay. And I'm at 2 hours and 9. Now I'm going to put in relief of a horse. And then we're going to come up here. Block. You can go past these enemies. They won't be in our way later. They do actually no, we don't go through there. We do go back through there, but it's not really in our way compared to these ones. The ones I did kill. Now we are going to go past all of these enemies. Once it comes down, run across. Oh my gosh. Block. Block. This one's the fastest one. Run across. See, I made it just through. I run right when it comes down. Because by the time it goes back up, I'll be long gone. Yep. And now we're going to go through here. And if those enemies come at you up top, they take a while to come back to you when you run down. Yeah. And now we're going to go this way. And the enemy's going to pop up right here later. So we are going to unlock this because we're going to go through that room later. And then use your explosive right there. And then grab this mechanical part. I'm going to put another shaft in. Come down here. We're going to get cog mold. No, wait. No. We're not going to get cog mold yet. And now we're going to come up here. And then we're going to go ahead and break that. Break that. And now let me check. Every time I use another gun, I'm just going to... Every single time I use a gun, I'm just going to check. Just in case. And then there's a file right here. Go ahead and look at that file. That should be file 36. So I'm not missing any files right now. Unlock that door. Wait a minute. Grab this mold first. This cog mold. And then run right through here. And then this enemy is going to appear. Block first. Yeah, keep on hitting him until he dies. He missed me. And so I'm going to keep on hitting him. If you hit his arm, he can get knocked back. But if he's about to hit you, block. And then we're going to come right through here. And we're going to put in the cog mold. And we'll wait And we'll wait. Grab that large cog, and then we're going to come through here. At least I'm not thinking I'm missing a file. I might be missing one. I don't know. Because when I think of one, I can't think of one that I'm missing. Put in that large cog and pull the lever. Your character's going to just pull the lever anyways. And now there's going to be some enemies. And we're going to kill them all as much as we can. There's going to be one right here. So we want to get ready. I'm going to hit him a little bit. Block when he's about to hit you. Always block when they're about to hit you. And then hit their weak spot. See, you can kill them before they try to hit you again. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you get some of that. And then this one. And then go ahead and hit their weak point. And if you hit their arm, they can get backed off. Block. Block. There we go. That one actually attacked me 3 times. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay. Now we're going to go this way. This way. Okay. This way. And there is going to be a large crystal up here. Checking my challenges again. I just want to be safe than sorry, just in case. Grab that large crystal. And now we're going to go upstairs. There's going to be another enemy. Man, does he ever stop talking? Block. They always try to hit you right away. And then go ahead and hit their weak points. See, if you hit their head, they usually get stunned. And there you go. I didn't even hit his weak spot as much, and I still killed him. And he only swung at me once. Now break these. They just give me a lot of money. That's why I killed them. A lot of money. Now we're going to come through here. Okay. There is treasure in there, and there's one guy in there, but you need somebody to knock down the door. And I'm just not going to waste time on that. So I'm going to run past all these enemies. And then there is going to be a yellow quartz up here, I believe. No, it's a crystal. No, it's a yellow quartz. Now I'm going to go ahead and run this way. And then you're going to get a 2-hitter. He always tries to hit you, so you could hit him from behind. Try to stun him. Like that. Oh my gosh. The second one's much easier to kill. Because we're going to actually shoot one of the lightning things. As long as you block, you won't die by, as long as you block, you won't die by any of the enemies. Maybe besides Miranda for some reason. Now let's go in here. And we're going to activate this. The second one with 2 arms is much easier to kill. Shoot down that crystal. And now it's running across. It's a yellow quartz. Okay. Now we're going to head on in. Let's see what time we're at. We're at 2:16. We're doing actually really good. And now this is the enemy. So let him show up and then come over here. And it won't count as long as you shoot this. And then he's going to get stunned. And then you can hit him. And now he's practically gone. Look at that. The other one doesn't really have something like that. You can bring him down to the steps, but then there's enemies in the way, so I just don't recommend it. See, still at 0. Just checking. Grab that large crystal mechanical arm. Come this way, and we're gonna break this. And now this is where you have to run this way. Because that enemy will kill you instantly, especially with the health you have. Even when you're blocking. That's why he sucks. And there's nothing here to grab. And there is a goat right up there. I believe like right there. So go get that goat. And then we're going to start this elevator. There we go. And then once you start it, we're going to come this way. Wait a minute. No, we are going to go up the ladder. I don't know what I was doing there. I just wanted to start that though. And then we're going to run over here. Actually, maybe we didn't have to really restart it now. And then go ahead and hop down this ladder. And then run right up here.
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children.
Yeah, we didn't have to activate that yet, but it's totally fine. Run this way.
All her humanity.
Grab the crystals.
I don't give a shit about your family.
And then duck underneath here. We don't have to really fight anybody. And now we're going to hop on down. There is some treasure in here. So I'm going to blow this up. Grab this Virianite, the large crystal, that large crystal, the yellow quartz. So there should be 4 treasures there. And now let's continue. Making sure there's no like files or anything. Okay. Now I know where we're at. We're going to shoot these. This sucks. By the way, this section sucks. But as long as you block, they can't kill you. But if you don't block, they can. So if you're just right here, you can shoot all three of them. And then you have to go up a little bit to shoot the 4th one. So now we're going to come this way. Block if they're in your way. These enemies suck. Come this way. There's going to be one that's going to pop up right here. Oh, I ran past them before he even got a chance. And then right when you pass that one point, up those stairs, you could shoot that little red thing. And now right here, let him attack you. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them. Climb the ladder really fast. There's usually not 2 of them. That's why I was a little scared. But you have to get hit by one. Or you have to like literally block one of them, or they can hit you off the ladder. So when 2 of them showed up, that's never happened to me before. I've never had 2 of them show up before. So that's why I'm like, ugh. I got a little scared there. I'm not going to lie. I was shivering in my boots. And now let's come up here. Checking my challenges again. I'm doing it quite often. I just don't want to keep on going knowing that it says 1. I would be very upset. And here's a file right here. A file that I almost went past. You grab that if you want. But that's a file. That's file 37, I believe. You should be at 41 by the end of this, I believe. And now over here, get your gun ready. And you want to shoot this. Yeah. Shoot that, and now we're going to get a crystal. We're at 2 hours and practically 21. Yep. Now that's going to go run past, and then we're going to I'm going to show you where a goat is.
That was close.
This is going to be goat 18, and there is a crystal right here. Yeah. Grab that. Oh, it's a yellow quartz. There's mostly yellow quartz, and there is a goat right over here. So go ahead and shoot it, and then we're going to head on in. Now checking it again. You're like, oh my gosh, how many times do you have to check it? I just want to make sure. I'm like, do you know how irritated I'll be? I'll be so upset if I saw that say 1 on it. I'm going to be so upset. Then I'm going to have to figure out how far I went. With the same one. And now we're going to turn this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And now, is there anything in here? I don't think there is. So now let's take the elevator up.
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your...
We are very close to finishing.
If that happens, it's all over.
At least very close to finishing the factory. The factory takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Usually 30 minutes to finish the factory.
I'll stop it.
Not counting
Use Rose
Heisenberg.
to kill Miranda.
Now we're going to come out this way.
Poor Papa.
Come in here, get the key mold.
One who doesn't see your kid's power.
I don't think there's any files in here. Now we're going to head on in.
I'd like to see you try.
And I always started the elevator, I believe.
There's more?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I did not. I pulled the lever on the wrong floor. Now, as that comes up, we're going to come this way. And hop on down. And then this is like a secret area. Not sure if this counts as for map beautician, but... and now we're going to use this zip line right here. And then we're going to hop on down. Oh, there was a koi up there. Oh my gosh. Oh well. That's the reason why I went that whole path. Dang it. I'm not going to go back. But there's a yellow koi up there. I'm hoping you didn't jump down by the time I said it, but it's not really a big deal. But that's just a path I wanted to show you. Unfortunate, isn't it? Now we're going to go back down to the bottom floor. Let's talk to him for a little bit as it goes down. Actually, you can't? I really thought you could. Oh, well. And then we're going to do a little bit of extra stuff down there. We need to make the key mold. Go through some extra areas. Sometimes I forget stuff, but they're not important towards the trophy. I will talk to him when I come back, because I have treasure I need to sell from him by then. And now there's going to be some armored enemies. As long as you killed the enemies from before that I told you, like the ones that's right here, they won't be here. But if you did not kill them, they will be there waiting for you to pounce. And now there's going to be this enemy. I'm going to kill him. And just wait until he stops. And then go ahead and hit him. Oh my gosh. Let's do that again. I did not block, so I died. I restarted though, so it does not count as a death. But yeah, let's go back. I can't believe that happened. I knew he was going to attack me, but I thought I could take him out before he did. Keep on going backwards. And there you go. He's dead that time really fast. Jeez, oh peas. That was annoying. And now let's go this way. Down here. Okay. We're at 2 hours and 25. Yep. And now one enemy is going to come through here. There will be 2 enemies in your way if you did not take him out. You're always going to get hit right there. But it's fine. Okay, he's dead. Perfect. Grab that mechanical heart. And let's go ahead and put in the key mold. Now, if you want to heal, you do have 4 heals. I'm not going to. But if you already got the no heal trophy, then go ahead. I'm just going to do this as no heals again. Now, as the key mold goes, we're going to come up here. I don't know why I was waiting. There will be enemies right here if you did not kill them. That's why I killed them. Open this. And there will be an enemy right here. And there is a lockpick right there if you want to grab it. I wait because he's going to attack. Sometimes they won't connect and then he still will take a while before he hits you. And you know he's about to attack when he's moving back his arms or when he does something with his arms. And then come over here, get that 10,000 lei. That's practically the only reason why we came in here, because that's where a custom part used to be. So there would be 10,000 lei there, and it's really quick. So the key mold could form. Grab that key mold, the Heisenberg key. We're going to come up here now. And open this door. See, that enemy that was right there is not there anymore. I don't know what happened to him, but he's not there anymore. He either despawned or went down there and got killed. So in here, we're going to be quick. Right through here, we're going to open this. Block as you open it. And then go right out. Yeah, very, very easy. And then combine that. This sells for 45,000, which is really, really nice. Yeah. So here it is. Combine. Very, very nice. And now let's come down here. And we're going to go back to the Duke. But this time there's going to be some armored enemies that you literally have to block, because it's impossible to kill them with just a knife. It is. You could probably like shoot explosives and stuff at him, but I'm just going to go right past them. That one I could get right past without getting hit. The next one is very, very difficult because he's more faster with his hits. And I don't think you could get past them down this little tiny hallway, so you have to wait until he comes up here. We're almost done with the factory. Just checking my notes really fast. Okay, I think I got all of the, yeah. And then we got another, file after boss. If I missed the file, I'm sorry. I don't think I missed one, but if I did, my last guide, I do it more in depth, and I get the trophy, so I'm hoping you guys watch my first playthrough before you watch this one. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the files just in case you missed one. And see, I don't know why I came up here. Now I'm going to wait until I heal. I'm actually going to bring him all the way up here, because I don't know why I went through this door. Let me see if I can go past him. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, perfect. So you go past him there, but you want to go around this area with him and then run down here. But he always attacks you. I always get hit by him, no matter what. Now we're going to go to the Duke. And we're going to go to floor number 1. And you can't talk to him yet until the floor goes all the way up. Can I slice you up? Okay. You know you reach the floor once you could talk to him. And I want to sell some stuff.
I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
I'm going to sell my fragments, large crystal, vivianite, yellow quartz, the heart. I'm going to sell the silver ring because I don't need it anymore. The necklace, the hammer, the gold lady statue, the goblet, the fish. I don't need it. Finest fish. Magnum ammo, don't need it, and that's it.
Now to spend like kings.
Now we have 2.1 million, and that's how much you need for literally everything that you really need. And we're gonna have extra left over. So now I'm actually gonna save it because we're getting ready for the boss. We're getting ready for 2 bosses. How about that? Now we're gonna come over here and unlock this with the Heisenberg key. And I'm at 2 hours and 29. Okay, and right through here is a file, so don't forget this file. Perfect. I don't think that's it. I think that's it for files in this area. There's still more files in the factory, but right before the boss. Now with this boss, you want to make him run into walls. So you want to get his attention and make him run into walls. You want to make sure he knows you're there. Because I actually went over here and waited for about like a good few minutes before he realized I was there. And then you have to duck. If you don't duck, you won't hit his weak spot that easily. And block while you do it. And now when he stumbles like that, get ready and get his attention. See, I almost got hit right there. But you want to make sure he hits the wall, hit him, and he can shoot a flamethrower at you practically. Now run. Oh no, he's going to shoot a flamethrower. Dang, that was a close one. Now you want him to run into a wall. Block. See, I got hit. But he still ran into a wall. As long as you block the first time, he won't kill you. Now run up and run. Over here. He's going to shoot another flamethrower. It's probably going to be a one more time. But he could hit this wall right here because you can't go through this way. But he can also hit that wall. So it's a really good area to be in until he hits that wall. There we go. I went around. Now he's dead.
Now stay down.
And so it takes about 3 times. He will shoot 3 flamethrower, but you want him to hit a wall. I went around. He went and hit this wall, and I went around, which was stupid of me. Okay. And now we're going to come right through here, and there's going to be a file. File right here, so don't forget that file. And don't forget the cigar. Okay. And now, if you go down here, this will be goat number 19 in here. So the goat, I think it's like right here or right here, right there. I don't know. It's somewhere in that room. It's somewhere on top of one of those canisters. And now we're going to go this way. So don't forget that goat. That'll be goat number 19. Now there's one more goat, which is on Chris's section. So now we're going to hop down here. Come this way. And we're about to get ready to fight Heisenberg. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on time. And now we're going to go ahead. This should be file number 41. It should. Yeah. And then right through here. Yeah, file number... Oh, not yet. We need to come this way, duck down, and then file number 41 will be after the cutscene with Chris. Yeah. And then you want to interact with this. If you're ducking, it won't show that you can interact with it. Skip. And then go ahead and interact with this file. That'll be file number 41, I believe. 6 more files, which is on Chris's section. Now we're going to fight Heisenberg. We're at 2 hours and 33. Perfect. Now I'm going to get ready to shoot this door down. And I'm going to check my challenges again, just in case. Still says 0. Perfect. We're almost there. Oh, we're about to stop. Now shoot that. There we go. I don't know why it was not shooting. There we go. And now you can use this. Because you're allowed to. And if you check your challenges, you are allowed to use that. See, it says using the self-propelled artillery against Eisenberg, or if in the final battle against Miranda on the prompted to shoot. There we go. There we go. Shoot one of his arms as he comes towards you. And now once you get to the part where you're playing just Ethan, then you're gonna have to use your knife. He's not too bad though. Block. There we go. I think that's the first phase done, but I'm still going to shoot him. Now he's going to go to the middle. Yeah, get to the middle and die. And Chris, and that's why you don't want to shoot a bomb, because if it's reloading, you can't shoot it, and then you're practically screwed. Now, you want to run up to him and hit him in the head. No, not my metal army. Whatever will I do? Now you want to come up to him and start hitting him in the head, block. Oh, jeez, oh, peas. Blocking. But you want to hit him in the head. When you hear that saw noise, that's when you want to block. See, I hear the saw noise, I'm blocking. And you want to keep on hitting them in the face. Nice try, buddy. See, I hear the saw noise, and I see him doing it that time. And now you want to go to his face again. And now that's the end of his second phase, practically. But I'm still going to try to hit him. I believe I could still hit him. Maybe. No. He's going to the middle now. That's the end of his... once he goes into the middle, that's the end of his second phase. Usually when he explodes. And now we're going to go ahead and use the tank on him. And I'm actually just... No, I'm going to wait until I finish him off, and then I'm going to check. Oh, I'm good, buddy. And then we're going to play as Chris. Chris doesn't take that long. He just has a long boss that takes about like 3 minutes to kill, unfortunately. Now you die. Not that difficult. I think the most hardest boss in the game, with you being on lowest health like this, is Miranda. Because I've had died by her with me blocking. Okay. And then you get his crystal. You can move around a little bit before it shows up. Crystal Heisenberg. And then you can skip beat this. I'm going to check my challenges really fast. Yep, does not say it. We're at 2 hours and 38 minutes. I can finish Chris's probably in like 10 minutes. And then we just have Miranda. And Miranda takes about 10 minutes. So I should be done by 2 hours and 58.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation.
And then Skippy. And you do have to use a knife on him too. So I'm going to equip that. And then put it to shortcuts. Shortcuts? Yeah.
The desert? Doing nothing but recon. recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon.
And then after this next cutscene, if you've done everything I've done, you should get the trophy Maputition. And then the last 6 files is at the end of this, and the last goat is at the end of Chris's. And then the Maputition trophy should pop if you follow what I did. I got it on the last playthrough. Block. The thing about Chris, though, that you're full health healed. But once you go back to Ethan, you're not full health healed anymore. Run past all these enemies. Block when you get close to them. You can't really push them back. You can't push them back when you have your knife on.
BSAA craft spotted. 2 guards. I can take them.
Don't get cocky.
Run right through here. And now we're back to the village. Now we're gonna head down here.
That's probably where Miranda is. Let's go.
Let's go.
Large mutated bioweapon sighted.
And then we're gonna go ahead and go to the first house after going past here. There is a wolf on your tail, and he can hit you when you get close enough. And then we want to go through here. Run past all of them. Run past these guys. Run down here. Run past all of these guys. If you have your gun on, you can knock them back, but it's fine. You just really can't do much about it. You just have to try to run past them. Or walk past them. They do take a while to hit you back when they already hit you. So just take the hits. Run past. Get out of my way. Now when you get here, they all despawn. Yes, it is. I can't skip that. And this first one you don't have to worry about, but the other two, if you hit an enemy with this laser, it will void the trophy. So you want to hit up there as much as possible. And now enemies are going to appear. And I just want to run around in circles for now. Run around. Get their attention as it reloads. Once it reloads, then you want to step back. Run this way. And then aim really high up. So you don't accidentally hit them. And then once you, yeah, they die there, but once you hit it, always check. Just in case. And it still says 0. And now one more. And this is where you want to get their attention. Block. And then you want to get all of them over here to shoot this canister right here. And there you go, they're all dead, or almost all dead. And now, I'm going to go ahead and block. Oh my gosh, I really thought I could, knock them away, or kill one of them, but I guess it did not work. Now get this back up. And then I'm actually going to run this way, run around. The only reason why is because you can step backwards while you try to fire it over here. There we go. And then go ahead and check your challenges really fast. Just in case, and it still says 0. Perfect. And that's it. And we're at 2 hours and 42. So we're actually doing pretty good. But this next boss takes about 3 minutes. Because he is the longest boss to kill. But you're able to stun lock him where you can just keep on hitting him. But it's very, very... it's not very hard. It just takes a while. Now let's get ready. And then block, because he will slam down. Don't be in a corner or anything. You just want to be right here in the middle while you block. And then come down here and start hitting him. And you want to be blocking so you could, like, practically do this type of slashes. Sometimes when you stun him enough, he'll jump backwards. But eventually, you will stun lock him. When he goes to his knees, you can stun lock him pretty easily. And you know he's going to hit you when he lifts up his thing. But he won't do so much damage since you're not almost dead. And just keep on hitting his leg until he dies. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Yeah, he tried to hit me when he would, but I knew he would run for it. See, I got hit right there, but it's fine. We're playing as Chris after all. I wish our health carries over to Chris. Now he jumped up, so you want to be blocking. When you can't see him, he usually jumped up. And now you want to hit his legs again. Oh my gosh. Now keep on hitting his leg. You will die right here and now. And you can stun lock him once he goes to his knees. But right now he's not going to his knees. And he does not stop trying to hit you sometimes. Now wait. Man, my hand's going to fall off. Literally and figuratively. Takes a while. Now he's on his knees. You could practically stun lock him right here. When he gets back up, you can knock him back down on his knees. And you're practically stun locking him now. Oh my gosh, I did not stun lock him like I did last time. I think the first time he does not stun lock. And I'm still hitting him because I'm not worried about getting hit by him, really. As long as you duck, you don't take that much damage. On my last playthrough, I stun locked him pretty good when he went on his knees, but on one knee. There we go. Now he's on his knees again. Now let's go ahead and try to stun lock him as best as we can. We started him at like 46, I believe. Like almost 47. When it came to 2 hours and 47, I think, around there. Like a little over 2 hours and 46. Oh my gosh. It's fine. He's the last enemy, and he's taking a while. I'm at 2 hours. No, yeah, 2 hours and 47. I believe I started him at like 2 hours and 46. A little over that. So I think it's just been a minute. Man, his leg must be feeling this in the morning. Now he's on his knees again. Let's see if I can stun lock him this time. Yeah, he's back on his knees. Now you can stun lock him. Yeah, I know. He takes forever. There we go, now he's dead. Took about 2 minutes. Yeah, because I'm at 2 hours and 48. Okay, now let's grab what he has. The crystal mace. And that's practically it. Now we're going to come through this way. I'm going to show you where the last goat is. I'm not going to shoot over there, but I'm going to show you. Let's just check my challenges again. Okay, well, it's at 0. The only one left is Miranda now.
Fake Mia, where's the real one? I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did
Me
Miranda
either.
even know Rose exists?
That's the longest boss, but not the
We
hardest.
can figure that out later. Focus on the plan.
And now over here, here is the
It's the Megamycete.
Megamycete.
Captain,
And then the last goat is over here. So once you shoot it, it's on one of those poles. You'll get the trophy. And now let's go get the last 6 files.
There wasn't time. And we didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
even so, you should have told him.
Yeah.
Now down here, we're going to grab the last files. And then we'll go back as Ethan.
This must be Miranda.
So here is the file. So you have to examine it and then make it go through. There's 4 of them here, so look at all 4 of them. You just got to make sure if it registers. There's a file right here.
Spencer, here.
And then this is the last file, and then it should pop for you. And then let's go ahead and hit this. And now we're going to be back as Ethan. Skippy, we're at 2 hours and 49. I'm almost there. Oh my gosh, so cold. Now Skippy again. And now we're with the Duke again. And I'm going to make a save just in case I mess up on Miranda. But I'm pretty sure I should be good. Miranda can be a very hard one. It's mostly her dark phase that's really difficult. Skip that.
I gotta go.
And now we're going to come over here. Interact with him.
Operation is more important now.
Last time I made it to Miranda by 2:55. So the cigar, the crystal Heisenberg, and all of that good stuff. And now we got 2.2 million. Come over here and
Lord Heisenberg's
buy a first aid med. I'm not going to, but you could buy one just in case you mess up on her.
thanks.
So yeah, and now I'm gonna go save it. And don't overwrite this save just in case you want to go back to it. And we are at 250. So now let's continue to Miranda.
I gotta go.
Okay, now let's come up here. And we're going to go all the way to the end. When I practiced this, I was at 2 hours and like 55, almost 2 hours and 56 when I was fighting her. And then I beat her when I was at like 3 hours and 5 seconds. So I missed it by 5 seconds, and then it took 2 extra seconds to skip the cutscenes. So, yeah, that's just unfortunate. But this time, I think I could do it because I'm at, once I reach here, I'm at 2 hours and 51. So let's go ahead and get going, shall we? Skippy.
You fulfilled.
Now we're going to go up there and slice her to death.
You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete. Now, please do not worry.
And you can knock out that first phase and then keep on hitting her. And you can knock out of her next one.
So now you can die peacefully. You understand the love of
Block.
Get away.
a... How can you deny me?
And then you can run up to her. She usually jumps at you or where you were sometimes. Most of the time.
The Megamycete
Now you knocked out that one. Keep on hitting her.
it granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Block as she swoops down. And keep on hitting her while she's in the air. Sometimes she tries to hit you, and luckily I did not get hit.
And be
Okay, now she's doing this. You can knock her out of it if you're lucky enough. Most of the time I can't. So you just want to block. If she's that high in the air, you want to block. And you want to look at it. And then run up to her. And then start hitting her. Because you can hit her a little bit before she goes through this phase. And you can't knock her out of it. Now you want to try to get behind her as best as you can. Because she does less damage if you do. But you don't want to turn your back to her. Keep on blocking. And it usually takes about 4 times. If you could get past her one of the times, then you can heal up. Or get out critical before you have to try to hit her again. You can hit her at least twice right there. And then run and hide. And you want to try to get behind her as best as you can on this part. Because she can do quite a bit of damage. When she's doing the spider and the other stuff that she does. But the flying doesn't really matter as much. Where the heck did she go? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know where you were. So I'm going to hide a little bit. Just so I can heal up really fast. Block. Try to get behind her. If you're in critical, then she could actually kill you like that. Block, because she will try to hit you right away. Block. And then hit her a little bit. And then hit her while she comes down. This is the easiest phase to hit her with. Because she won't really try to hit you. But she does move around a lot. Now block when she starts laughing and look up. And now she's going to turn into a spider. And you can hit her a little bit. But back up just in case. Now she's going to try to jump at you, usually in the spot you were in. You can hit her really fast. See, I blew up one of the bombs that she was going to create. And keep on hitting her. Block. And then she's going to try to turn or try to hit you. And now she's doing this phase again. So now you want to block.
I will take back my daughter.
Very nerve-wracking. And you want to be careful because after that phase she will try to hit you. Now when she does that, move back because she will try to hit you. And then you can hit her a little bit. And then block as she puts up her hand. Be careful with that. And hit her while she's in the air. Now be careful when she starts laughing. Move back. And then step back as she does that. Now move back a little bit. She's going to try to hit me again. Now move this way. Move to the side. Let's see. Why won't you die? That's the better question. Block, because I know she's going to laugh soon. and then hit her when she puts up her hands. There we go. Let's see what happens next. Hide. Because she's going to try to shoot at you, and you could probably heal up really fast. Don't run at her because she will heal up. I'm at 257. Or not heal up. She will hit you.
I can take any form I desire. Even wife.
Okay. Yeah, I knew she was going to do that next. Now I hit her a little bit. She should be almost done. Back up. When she backs up, back up. So you don't get hit. And go up and hit her. Oh my gosh, she's taking forever. Okay, I knocked her out of that phase. That means she's almost finished. Go up and hit her a little bit. Okay. And now we're on the final phase. Okay, now let's shoot her. And you can shoot her like this. There we go. And then you can keep on shooting her. And then, if you look at your challenges, it does not count. And there we go. And I'm at 2 hours and 59, so I finally did it. And there we go. And that's practically the it. Dashing Dad, you get finished the story within 3 hours. Knives Out. And then Frugal Father. So, yeah, and I got a new milestone too. Awesome. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to save in a different save file. I'm going to do it in this one. And please join my membership, and you'll be able to get videos first throughout every single time I publish. You get these videos first. I don't know why I spaced out. And you get to play games with me and much more. And soon you're going to get some exclusive content. So please join my membership if you like this video. And I'm so happy I finally finished Knife Only, got all the collectibles, and did no healing. And I will see you all next time in the Village of Shadows video, where we'll get more extra content. The bonuses. Extra content shop we'll go to next time. So I'll see you all next time. Peace.